Welcome, everybody, to episode 287 of The China Show. What are you doing?
I had to scramble there to get my pitchfork. I almost called it a hoe.
Yep. Guys, we got a lot to talk about. Let's actually just start with the sizzle reel. Okay?
Okay.
All right, let's just do the sizzle reel.
Okay.
This is what's coming up, guys. Oh, let me find the play button, and bam. Coming up.
In today's China Show.
And of course, much more.
Okay, there are a couple of things we have to get out of the way. YouTube's playing shenanigans right now. I'm going to tell you why. This show, The China Show, is part Matthew, Lau86, part Winston, Serpent ZA, right? Every single week, I use my Serpent ZA account to go and grab the link and share it out on Twitter. Okay, so when I open my feed, I see our China Show that we have
Right there.
scheduled always there on the first page. Because I'm part owner, and I go there every week, and I copy, and of course I interact with it all the time. So I'm a power user of that channel. Mm-hmm. It did not appear in my own feed today. And as much as I refreshed it and scrolled, our show did not turn up.
And you have bell notifications on, all notifications alerted.
And it's my channel.
And it's your channel, and you click it and watch it every week.
Every single
from
week.
From that channel.
Multiple times, because after the show, I usually watch the show again just to see how it went.
Yeah.
So if YouTube is keeping it away from me, the actual part owner of the channel, I could just imagine that many people out there did not receive the notification.
Yeah. Yeah.
So I'm kind of like ground zero.
Yeah.
And the same for you.
Yes.
So there's something very strange going on. And usually we pull out the like farmer and, to try and help. But this time we really need your help.
Yes.
So
On this Halloween night.
yes.
We need your help to click like. We got a special treat, by the way.
Oh, we got a really special like farmer treat coming up later.
If you hit the like goal.
Yes.
When
gotta
we
hit
hit
it.
3,000 likes, we're going to debut something
Yes.
that a lot of time and money went into, which will be really fun.
Yes.
And we also honestly have one of the most important episodes ever.
Yeah.
So if you guys can click thumbs up and get this kind of shared out, because what that might do is it might actually push it out onto people's feeds so that they'll see it.
Yeah.
And then they can actually watch this.
Maybe
a lot
we
of
can-
you guys have been asking about the trade deal.
Yes,
We have
yes.
all the information on that. We have a ton of information on some absolutely insane stuff China's doing right now.
Human long.
Yeah, we got everything. We got everything.
Basically, let's try to brute force YouTube into sharing this because you know what? They are playing shenanigans.
They have to be.
Yeah, this is not normal.
This is not normal.
Yeah.
Or you can click, another thing you could do is click share and put it on your socials. You can
Yeah.
put it on your Facebook or your, YouTube. If you have a YouTube channel, you can put it on your community post, or you can put it on X, on Twitter.
Yes. Anyway, let's get on with the show, shall we?
Yeah.
So we're going to, of course, saunter right into it with what's new, where we talk about everything new, specifically with regards to China.
Still got to wear this farmer shirt, I guess.
Yes. So October 22nd in Yunnan, we had this landslide. Now, these are incredibly common in China.
Yeah, absolutely.
Let me bring this down. And this is due to just bad planning and bad infrastructure and the lack of, what would you call it? Like, when they shore up the sides and they,
Yeah.
if you go to a place like Hong Kong, it's very well done. Because this would be very common in Hong Kong, but they have like actual retaining walls that have plaques on them, right?
Yeah.
Look at how that building just came down. And the plaque will say inspected by so-and-so and, but in mainland China, it's just, build cheap and fast rapidly and not pay attention to
Well,
these
it's grand
things.
projects as well, which we'll talk about later with some dam shenanigans that have been happening.
Yeah.
But you'll see what they'll do. Like, they'll neglect the livelihood of human beings to build something massive.
Yeah.
Right.
Anyway, this is a very common scene in rural China, and they're terrifying. Some of these landslides and mudslides, like, wipe out entire villages.
Yeah. That's some serious volume we had on that. You guys get the full 8D experience there.
Yes, you did. I hope you're okay.
You could probably smell it, feel the dust.
Yes. Anyway, moving on from this landslide,
This landslide clip that you
watershed moment.
It's a watershed moment.
Yeah.
There's no water.
No, this is sand shed moment.
It's a sand shed moment.
It's a shed built out of sand. And it's taking forever, isn't it?
It is a very interestingly long
Yes.
clip. What's this?
From trough to table.
I said that as a joke. You didn't have to put it in.
It's true, though. This is China's pickled vegetable trade.
Oh, can I explain pickled vegetables?
Yes, please.
Swansai is such a ubiquitous dish. It's actually an ingredient used in Chinese cooking.
Yeah, it's actually delicious.
It's great.
Yeah.
And what they'll do is they'll take a whole head of like a bok choy or something like this, and they'll pickle it and use salt and stuff, and then you'll use that to cook your fish or to cook your pork. There's a lot of
And
dishes.
even if you just have white rice, you add some to your white rice, it adds flavor. It
does.
And it makes it delicious, and so you're not just eating boring rice. Now, the thing
it's exported.
it is exported. So it gets made, and this is how it gets made.
I buy it all the time.
You buy it?
Nah, I don't know about now.
Yeah, I don't think I'm going to be buying it anymore. Anyway, it gets made in these big sort of outdoor vats and so on. And then it gets either packaged and sold in the supermarkets, or it gets sold by street vendors.
Yeah.
Street vendors sometimes make their own, just in their backyard or in their apartment or whatever, and then they go sell it. So let's take a look at how this works. Ugh.
What the?
Smoking and spitting in it.
That's in it.
Yes, in it. He's waiting around in it, smoking and spitting in it. Ugh. Apparently you can sample it on the street, though.
And put your chopsticks back in it.
Yeah.
Man, the contamination goes from trough to table, doesn't it?
Yeah, for
This
sure.
is the middleman here,
Yeah.
right? You get spit on it in there.
Yeah. And then look, put the chopsticks that you've been slobbering on back in there. Now, how does that work? Does the next person who's thinking about buying it come sit down, take the same chopstick, slobber
Bro,
on that?
I don't know. Maybe.
I feel like that's what's going on, because you can see, I'll rewind that a little bit, because you can see the seller.
Those look like gong kwai.
See the seller?
public
Yeah,
chopsticks,
public
right?
chopsticks. The seller is emptying a fresh batch into that first
Right.
thing. And presumably that's a buyer sampling the goods.
I would assume. Yeah. You know how Sam's Club has samples sometimes? And you have like people walking by, or Costco or whatever. This is kind of China's version of that.
I guess so.
And you just use the same chopsticks apparently.
And then shove it back in there for the next person to grab.
And you know what she's imagining?
What?
She's imagining that man.
The man's
stomping around.
She's trying to find the golden loogie. You know, like in the Charlie the Chocolate Factory, there's a gold ticket. She's looking for the golden
That's
loogie. Maybe she'll pull out a bit of ash, who knows, as a consolation prize.
That's why.
Anyway, we've been talking about spit foo for a while.
Yeah.
It's this silly phenomenon in China. I've got some examples where when people get into arguments, if you get into a physical altercation in China, you lose.
Yeah.
Okay, if you lose the fight, you lose. If you win the fight, you lose. You'll get charged and go to jail, or you'll have to pay the medical fees of the person you beat up. That's how it works, right? But spitting on someone is not considered assault in China. So people spit on each other all the time because it's a way around it. If you're
Spit into the
angry,
mouth.
yeah, if you're angry with someone, you could spit on them and nothing will happen to you. You can't get charged with anything. So this is a spit foo master, and he's going to show us some of his
interesting.
like
Halloween
warm-up
treats.
techniques. Sorry, just one more second of this, and then we can see. Gonna shake the phlegm loose. Yes.
I haven't seen this.
Yes. This.
我不是上去，我上去。是啊，你妈的！我的天，下大雨了还是？你妈的！下大雨了还是我？你打我的？打你球啊妈！
I stink.
我要朝你来的，来的。我跑不下去打个谁？吹吹，你打我？吹吹。
Imagining this figure.
Yeah, these are his disciples.
Oh, his disciples. Thank you
Yes.
for explaining.
Anyway, moving on. I wanted to give you an example. A lot of people will constantly say China gets things done fast. China gets things done, and they do, okay? But usually poorly or at cost. And this is an example of that. What you've got here is you've got a guy, and he's painting. These are the side panels of a scooter. So, you know, when you buy either a petrol-powered scooter or an electric scooter, it has the sort of side fairings that go beneath the seat. He's painting them red here. Okay? And look, he's getting it done really fast. There we go.
I'm sure it's great quality.
Well, I mean, it's going to be fine, not amazing. But there's something that seems wrong about this picture.
What's that?
Automotive paint, any kind of paint, really. If you're going to be painting, you wear a mask.
Yes.
Because that stuff will coat your lungs. That stuff will cause massive respiratory issues.
Yes.
Look at his arm. His arm is completely painted. It means he's been doing this the whole day. Look at that mess behind him. And he's simply just spraying away. So yes, he's getting a lot done fast, but you know what? He's going to die.
Yes.
He's going to die of like cancer or lung issues
pretty
or
quickly.
respiratory issues. It's not going to last very long. And that's why China can get things done fast, because the human cost is never taken into account.
Well, his lungs will be very colorful, very festive. Christmas lungs.
Yeah, candy apple red.
Yes.
You know, like smokers' lungs, and it's like always black. And
Yeah.
this guy's will be like, oh, what a wonderful paint job. You know what I mean?
In the autopsy.
Yeah, exactly.
That's
They'll be
grim.
like, this is amazing.
Very, how can I say, very Halloween theme there.
Yeah, it is. Speaking of paint, this is a Huawei car, the Huawei joint venture car. Someone put a sticker on the rearview
这是
mirror.
华为呢，这一个小广告，这个小广告把这里
Yeah, side mirror, sorry. And when he pulled it off, he pulled the paint off. So you've got a guy who's probably sacrificing his lungs for real bad paint.
Yeah.
If it's that easy to pull it off, a
Holy
brand new
crap,
car.
That
Yeah.
sucks.
给撕掉了，看到没有？把油漆都给撕掉了。华为遥遥领先。
Now, this is a little bit of an issue. People noticed on October 27th in Luoding in Guangdong, a large number of dead pigs dumped for processing. Now, here's the thing. They reported it, and then only after reporting it, the relevant authorities investigated, and they're like, oh, don't worry, it's all fine. They'll be disposed of properly. But that is a meat processing plant.
Oh, dang.
So, you know, here's the thing. These guys probably picked all these dead pigs up because they died of disease or
Which they
maybe,
do often.
Yeah, or heat stroke or who knows what. There's a reason why these pigs died somewhere else.
Yeah.
They bought them probably at a massive discount, took them to the meat processing plant here. People see all these dead pigs lying around. They're like, this isn't okay. Only when they report it to the government, they go there and they're like, oh, everything's fine. Don't worry about it. It's still going to be made into meat. You know it.
For sure.
It's pretty rough.
It is disgusting.
It also shows you the, the storage facilities for meat processing plants and stuff.
sure.
There's no refrigeration or anything.
So we're talking about China's economic downturn. It's suffering.
Yes,
right?
yes.
And one thing that we've seen happening, we've been tracking on a map. We've actually had a kind of an interactive map we've been putting together with the audience, you
Yeah.
guys. And what we've noticed is that there have been dozens of factory fires, a lot of them malicious. What's happening is the employees are not being paid. There's not enough money to go around for factory workers. And you have to understand China's a manufacturing economy.
Yes.
They have a very undiverse economy.
Very undiverse.
Despite what you may have heard, they are not a diverse economy.
Yeah,
They're
the
almost
least
all
diverse.
manufacturing,
Yes.
right? So when you have the majority of your economy running off of manufacturing and then you can't pay your workers, bad things happen because like I say this every time, the trade-off the CCP made with the people of China is that you can have a job and you can earn money, you have to trade your freedoms. They traded their freedoms and now people don't have jobs, unemployment's through the roof, and they're not getting paid. So we're seeing it's alarming. You don't see this in most places, but absolute anarchy on the
Yes.
streets of China right now.
Correct.
Some examples here.
So let's look at the dates here, guys. 27th, a couple days ago. This is a car dealership got burnt down.
拐这些车都可惜。
All right. This I used to live here, and I know exactly where that is.
That's crazy.
Yeah. So this is in Buji in Shenzhen. Buji means lucky cloth.
Lucky cloth.
Yes. There's a lot of textile stuff in that area.
Makes sense.
Anyway, factory warehouse was burnt down. Again, presumably because of a wage dispute.
我操！
Some of these have been declared as such.
Yes.
Usually what it is.
Or just, like we saw earlier, bad safety standards.
Of course.
It could be both.
Yeah, it's just been way too frequent to be safety standards compared to the years. Well, you can compare data.
Yes. Anyway, so this is a day after the one we've just shown you. A completely different side of the country again,
Yeah.
you know?
That's wild. Look at that.
Yeah.
That's golfing.
It is. It's not pleasant. be honest, it wasn't the most pleasant place to live in that area.
Well, it's
to be
less
honest.
pleasant now.
Yeah,
It's less pleasant.
yeah. A little bit more smoke to inhale.
A little bit.
Yeah.
Add a little on top.
Yeah, exactly.
Wow, that is wild. It's weird to see it in such a prosperous area.
Yes, because it is, it's the lucky
Shenzhen.
cloth, dude.
It's Shenzhen, it's like a first-tier city.
It is. It's top of the pops.
Yeah.
It's like if that had happened in New York City or LA.
Exactly.
Yeah,
Exactly. Yeah.
same thing. Alrighty, we've seen enough of that one. Now we have a steel factory that had a fire.
And that
over
is
here.
a huge part of China's industry. I mean, Australia buys their steel. It's a very important industry
Now,
for China.
again, this is now Guangxi, which is another province.
Yeah.
Right? And now completely somewhere
Wow.
else on the 29th. When was the steel one? 28th also?
Yeah, I think so.
Okay. Now we move in another day. We have in Zhongshan,
Dude,
which
this
is also
is wild.
Guangdong.
This is actually kind of shocking.
It is. We've got another one, an industrial
In
zone.
2 days.
Yes.
Dude.
Yeah. These are big fire events. These are big factories and steel plants and stuff. It's
Yeah,
not...
the perspective is important, by the way,
Oh,
guys.
by the way, and again, on the
my
29th,
gosh.
we have a, what was this, a tire factory, I believe?
like
I think it was
that,
a
yeah.
tire factory.
The reports are saying boss owed wages and beat workers as well because they were complaining.
Yeah, and this was a tire factory, and so the disgruntled workers set it on fire. All right, this is somewhere
Dude!
else. This is going back a day in
Slow
time.
down.
This is in Nanning, in Guangxi.
The reason that's going back in time is it was originally reported as the 30th, but it
That's
turned out
right.
it's the
It's
28th.
28th,
They found
yeah.
the root clip.
Yeah, I know we try our best to do as much checking
Mm-hmm.
as possible. So we go on the Chinese internet and do reverse image searches and check everything through AI detectors and all that. Anyway, this is real, and it's on the 28th.
Other factory.
Yeah, you can see this is actually one of those warehouse industrial parks.
Mm-hmm.
It's kind of where they have many different things in the same area. You can go, store things, and they ship things out of there. So it's a lot of goods burnt.
sure.
So it's not just a tiny little factory or something.
For
It's
sure.
like a huge amount of stock would have been lost in this particular fire.
Absolutely.
Yeah. Again, people are saying it's a wage dispute, and I wouldn't be surprised because I'm seeing daily, and we don't want to bore you with this, so we haven't, like every other week, we show you some people standing on a building or protesting in front of an office because they haven't been paid wages.
Yeah.
It's happening every day,
It
and
is.
I'm receiving videos like multiple every day of this type of phenomenon happening. So rather than just showing you a bunch of people sitting around disgruntled because they haven't been paid in 6 months to a year. We thought we'd show you some interesting fires going on. That is just, what are you doing? That's a fire truck right there.
An actual fire truck.
This is fascinating. Okay, this is that packing material that they've got rolled up. And obviously one of them caught fire and they're getting it off the truck, but the way it burns is quite interesting, actually. It's almost pretty.
It's like soothing.
Yeah.
It's like ASMR.
Yeah, you could be like, go to sleep with this,
With
'cause-
burning packing material.
Yeah, because
It's because it's like page by page.
yes,
It's
he had like unravels like a
Yeah.
flower or something. It's pretty interesting.
pretty cool. That's
Yeah.
pretty cool.
I mean, I just put that up to bad safety
for sure,
practice.
for sure.
That's not a disgruntled anything.
But it looked too cool. It's kind of like giant roasted marshmallows.
It
Kinda
does.
Like giant s'mores, dude.
yeah, exactly. It does look like a giant
I
roasted
could fall
marshmallow.
asleep to that, dude.
Yeah, exactly. A new app.
Yes.
Sleep at night with Chinese burning stuff.
Plastic fire ASMR.
Yeah, exactly. Plastic fire. I like all those particles going in the air. Yeah.
Look at them. Each one of those is a like for this video, by the way, guys. And by the way, I just want to throw this out there while you're enjoying this. There's a super chat goal today. If you
Oh,
get
there
50
is.
super chats, you're going to get a free Xiao Ban Ho episode.
Excellent.
It's a mini documentary we did about Chongguan, which is China's legal thugs.
Yes.
People they hire to go mess people up in the streets.
That's right.
So go check that out. Send us a super chat if you want to get that, because the super chat people don't just get the show. Everyone gets the show. So if you
Yes.
contribute, it's to the greater good.
It's kind of like charity.
It's like charity. So if you send us a super chat, then you're going to get that free show for everybody.
Yeah.
Today.
Yeah, it'll be excellent.
There's a timer on it. I think it's like an hour left.
Oh, wonderful. Okay, cool. Hopefully we hit it. Anyway, here now we have in Pengxi in Sichuan, very far away,
Wow.
we have an open gas main or something exploding in the background
That's
there.
crazy.
Take a look.
Hopefully that got under
This was on the
control.
27th, again, going back in
That's
time a few days.
scary.
Dude, yeah, I wouldn't want to be anywhere
That's like
near
hell
that.
opening up.
Yeah, exactly. So it's quite a few fire-related incidents happening within a span of a few days here.
Yeah, that's wild.
Again, imagine this was happening anywhere else in the world. Like day after day, factories were burning down, big, plants were burning down, gas lines opening up and spewing fire. It would be front page news.
Yeah, for sure. Like
However,
hellish scene erupts on Chicago streets.
Imagine this happened in America, like one happened in Chicago, then one happened in Baltimore, one happened in LA or something, like day after day, and 3 on the same day. I think it would make the news.
Or a factory exploded by disgruntled workers.
Yes,
so be
factories
massive
burned down.
news.
Yeah, exactly. Huge amounts of stock lost, but it's not. It's always just hidden away.
Yep.
It's kind of interesting.
It is kind of interesting, isn't it?
It's a big double standard. We've actually got something to prove that later on.
Yeah.
Anyway, but look at this. I just want to pause it. See, the fire guys, they came to put out the gas leak or whatever.
Okay.
Then they saw
no.
somebody is selling like roasted chestnuts or something, right? And what they're doing is the roasted chestnut guy there that you can see in the scene, he's busy cooking something on the side of the road. They're like, no, that's unsafe. Let's deal with this unsafe cooking guy. I'm going to rewind a little bit
So they're
here.
taking down cooking guy.
Yeah, because they're obviously there for that fire. And then they're like,
Right.
well, we may as well do our job and enforce some fire safety here. So then they go to this guy who's cooking. You see he's got a little chimney there that they're knocking down?
Yeah.
He's got a little roast chestnut or something. So their way of safely dealing with this is simply tip it over.
No.
There, look, bam. They tip it over and then walk away.
I didn't see that.
It's like, what are you doing? Like, talk about like not doing your job.
That's
just tip it out
nuts.
like all the coals and everything on the road and they just walk away.
I just have to read this super chat real quick, just to inspire people.
Okay, all right.
Because if you send a super chat, like I said, we have
got
a
a
super
goal.
chat goal.
You got a goal, yeah.
And when goal is achieved, everyone here and in post gets access to a free Shiabano episode.
Correct.
Kind of, it'll kind of explain a lot of what you're seeing too. That particular episode.
Yeah.
Han Rock a Brand 95 says, "What's she's favorite music genre?"
I don't know.
R&B.
Oh, stop. That's, dude. Wait, where's that? Okay.
And,
All right.
and Santista, I just want to throw in here. Santista 211 says, "We need to go elsewhere to get this show to be not interrupted like UK Good Morning Girl," which is always nice to torture people with.
Okay, fine. I'll put that in there. Where is it?
Would you rather?
What?
Would you rather have to shoot a collab with her, right? Where she does that, like, and you have to film it and be part of it and kind of take the blame, really, because you're gonna be filming it, right? Or would you rather get hit in the head like Pinkman?
I'd rather do a collab with her.
Okay.
I'll be honest with you, because at least I'd have some brain cells left. Well, wait, not that much more, to be fair. Yeah, not that many more, I should say. Yeah.
This is what I ask.
Okay, so what we've got here.
Yeah, by the way, just let me know when there's 3,000 likes so we can do the debut.
Okay, yes. There's a wedding ceremony thing going on here. It's like kind of like a hazing kind of thing that happens.
Yes, can you explain it super quick?
Well, when a guy gets married, the best men, they kind of play tricks on them and they do all these stupid things. You have to humiliate the groom, make him go out to public and ask strangers to do things, or do random things. I've participated in these wedding things before, where you have to put on lipstick and do push-ups and kiss a piece of paper, or do stupid things. And in this case, they tie the guy to a tree, and this is what they're going to do to him.
Tell me if you guys think this is a nice thing to do to this poor groom-to-be.
Okay, so he's tied to the tree with like duct tape or something.
Yeah.
Or packing tape, I should say.
And then?
And then spray him with fire
that real quick.
extinguishers.
Is that a good idea? I don't want to get into details, but I just want to ask the audience. Is that a good idea?
Might be better than spray painting like automotive paint in your lungs.
You know what? That
What?
calls for a poll.
Yes.
What is worse? I genuinely want to know.
Yeah.
Spray painting no mask for years or extinguisher torture?
For like 5 minutes.
Yeah, for 5 minutes. I genuinely want to know, because I think my personal opinion, while we wait for people to vote, the poll's up, guys. It's a very important question we're asking.
Sure.
On this Halloween day. Worse, What is worse? I think that spraying spray paint with no mask for years you'll still have some time left on the clock. Your life is going to deteriorate. You'll get sick and die.
Yeah.
But I think you could potentially be in big trouble immediately in this other scenario.
Well, I mean, if you hold your breath, you're probably fine.
Yeah. You better be able to hold your breath a real long time. Oh, I learned a life hack, by the way.
What's that?
How long can you hold your breath?
I have no idea.
Just guesstimate.
45 seconds.
Okay, 45 seconds, right?
A minute.
That sounds about
Yeah.
average, yeah. 45 seconds. If you go like this for 60 breaths, okay? Do that for about a minute, about 60 breaths, like big, huge, deep breaths to where you can't even hold it, where it's too much, and then release it. You can hold your breath like 3-4 times longer.
It's because you're getting rid of the stale air in your lungs.
Yeah, and also,
There's always a little bit in there.
It also trains your lungs to be able to hold.
Oh, interesting.
And it's an immediate thing.
Cool.
Isn't that cool?
Yeah.
So 65% of people said the spray painting no mask for years was worse, but
I'm gonna agree.
35% of people are saying that this is worse. This is torture.
I mean, I'm going to agree the spray painting is going to be
Okay.
far worse.
I'll be with you underdogs.
Yeah. Okay. Just a little bit of harmless fun with some foam. Okay, now Shanghai is, again, people when they go to China, they go to Shanghai and they think that's China. Remember, guys, Shanghai has always, for hundreds of years, been the cosmopolitan, most westernized city.
Yes.
If you go to Shanghai, you will see a Hooters and you will see Family Marts and you will see a lot of brands that you won't see anywhere else in China. It's kind of like a little, it's its own country almost. Okay?
Yeah.
And
it does have the same government and legal system.
Absolutely.
Keep that in mind.
I'm just saying that when you go see Shanghai, you're not seeing China.
Yes. It's not representative.
It's kind of like if you went to Chinatown in San Francisco. That's not America.
100% America.
Yeah, it's
right?
not. You're not going to get the same, Chinese, like, murals and stuff
No.
all over the country and the same Chinese
Cool place,
brands.
but it's not America. It doesn't look like most of America.
I'm just trying to use that as an example.
That's good.
So anyway, Shanghai, you'll also find in Beijing and some of the first-tier cities, especially with the expats, they'll do the Halloween thing. But if you want to celebrate Halloween, Shanghai is the place to do it because it's the most international city. Right. So this girl dressed as Doraemon. If you don't know who Doraemon is, it's a very famous Japanese cartoon from the 70s.
You guys gotta know what Doraemon is.
I don't think a lot of people who haven't lived in Asia know because it never really got a wide release outside of Asia.
We had some stuff.
Oh, you did?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, at least when I grew up, we didn't have it. So anyway, Doraemon is this magic robot cat from the future or whatever. We're not going to get into that, but it's very popular in China, but it is Japanese.
Yes.
And China hates Japan.
But it's so popular.
It is so
China. That's
popular.
what's so weird about
Yeah.
this.
Anyway, so this girl dressed up as Doraemon.
And she got arrested.
She got arrested and taken away by
China
the police.
bans foreign holidays.
Yes.
They do, and I don't
Yeah.
care what people say. They try to disprove us and stuff because, there's a Christmas tree in Chengdu or something. I don't care if there's a Christmas tree in Chengdu.
Yeah.
People get arrested for celebrating foreign holidays. They teach kids in the classrooms to say, I will not celebrate foreign holidays.
Correct. And on top of that, they don't allow Christmas decorations and so on in any governmental office or any public school or anything like that. It's not allowed. A private business will be able to put it up. But as you'll find out, that doesn't always work out. Here are some people dressed up as black sheep, and they were arrested for dressing up as black sheep.
What does that mean? There's got to be something to that.
There must be a reason.
The black sheep.
One thing I'm noticing is I don't see any other costumes. So maybe they were the only people in costume.
Yeah.
The cops came and arrested them for dressing up as black sheep.
I mean, are they black sheep? I think they're just white sheep, bro. I think they're just sheep.
Yeah, but with a black, I guess, black face.
Yeah.
Maybe, who knows? Black face sheep. Yeah.
Racist sheep.
Now, this is where was this? In Wuhan?
Yeah.
Okay. Very famous place to go and celebrate Halloween. Okay? And we're going to show you footage from last year. Mm-hmm. The police, right before the Halloween celebrations are supposed to kick off, they closed the streets down, as you're going to see here, and said it was for maintenance, which is very convenient. Okay.
10月30日，湖北武汉当局已对管网、路面布
So
砖
they
及
sealed it
沿
off.
线设施
Oh,
进
that's
行为期
funny.
3天的维
They're
修
trying
施
to
工为
avoid
由
last year.
突然封锁了黎黄碑路，试图阻止市民前往八公坊子一带
Man,
参加
China's
万圣
such
节
a
活动。
buzzkill.
这我们怎么回家呀？这怎么回去啊？
They block people
Yeah,
from
I
getting
know.
home just
I
so
know.
that people didn't celebrate Halloween.
Yeah, it's crazy.
That's pretty wild.
这里
course, there's no maintenance though.
哦，
No, of course not. They just don't want people celebrating Halloween.
Yeah, you see, here's the official thing.
为期3天，今年没有万圣节了，兄弟们，这全部被封完了。
Yeah, so you see, it's all a ruse. They're like, oh, these 3 days. This is what happened last year in the same place. Okay.
Oh, okay. It's the same street, right?
Same
They're
street,
like, no,
same
we don't
place.
want people to have fun.
Yes, I'll get us out of here. You can see the subtitles.
节期间，曾有数以万计的武汉
Remember
哦 When they
they-
arrested
聚集在巴
Batman.
黎房子附
Yeah.
近。当时大量
That
coser
cool-ass
通过
Batman
扮
with
演
his
干
cool
部
bike.
蝙蝠
Yeah,
侠
they
小
arrested
丑
him.
等形象进行讽
So, because they had this big thing happen last year, this year they're like, no, we're just going to close the streets off.
Yeah.
Oh, for 3 days maintenance, just happens to be at that time.
Yeah.
Isn't it ridiculous?
Yes.
Everybody could see through it. They're not fooling anyone.
刺现实、针砭时弊的
That's-
行为艺术表演，引发了广泛的社会关注
Yeah.
和讨论。
It just sucks because Chinese people want to have fun.
Yes.
Right?
Yeah, just like everyone else.
Let's get those thumbs up, guys. We're really excited to show you the debut of something that cost us a lot of time,
Yes.
money, and effort, and I think we'll like it.
Now listen, the
thumbs
Halloween
up, please.
Halloween spirit is here.
Yes,
we have a
I wanna
little
play a game.
game that we'd like you guys to play with us. It's trick or treat.
Yeah, we're gonna need you to participate if you're live in the chat.
Yes. Yeah, it's very simple. What we do is we're going to show you a little piece of a clip and we're going to ask you guys, the audience, do you think it's a trick or a treat? Just write in the comments section. I mean, in the live chat, trick or treat.
If you are in post, right?
Yeah.
You can absolutely write it in the comments section.
Yeah.
Tell us how many you got right after this, because I'm curious to see who the winner is. Be honest. It's
Yeah.
an honor system.
Yeah, exactly. So this is how it works. We're going to show you the first thing. Do you have a little stop
I
here?
do, don't
Okay. Driving down the road.
What do you guys think? Is this a trick or a treat? Pause that. So some of these you haven't seen, by the way.
Yes,
You
I
have
haven't.
not, right?
I haven't yet.
So in interest of fun, we thought it'd be fun if you played around two
Yes.
with everybody. Most people are saying trick. I'm going to read you guys. Jeremy says treat. Croxum says trick. Web Surfer says treat. Most people are changing to treat here.
That's very interesting because when it comes to roads in China, I can't think of any treats.
Okay.
Other than like a sweet release from this life.
Bro,
You know what I mean?
rein it in. What the hell?
Yeah, anyway, sorry.
I'm going to say most people are saying trick.
Okay, let's take a look. It's pretty boring so far.
Yeah. It won't be.
Okay.
It won't be.
Sure.
It's very spooky. It's one of the craziest things I've ever seen.
Okay. Whoa. Hang on, can I pause that there?
I slowed it down.
Oh, you did?
Just at the last part, just so you guys get the full effect.
That's crazy.
Dude. What
Yeah, so
in the hell?
a woman with a stroller in the fast lane going the wrong way. I hope that's just full of
Pause it.
trash. That better be just full of
It's
trash.
a woman pushing a baby stroller at night in the wrong in the wrong direction, not in a car,
Yes.
in the fast lane of a Chinese highway.
That is just, I don't want to say the word. That's just it's just crazy.
Yeah, I mean it's regarded, but it's also like evil.
Yeah, so that is, I'm sure she's just carrying a trash that she's recycling.
You say that.
Yeah, I'm saying that. I'm sticking to that. And guess what?
That's scary.
Yeah, that's definitely a trick. I think we could say that's a trick. Man, yeah.
Definitely a trick on that one, guys. Okay.
Okay.
Next up. So I know, guys. I know, dude. Chat's going nuts about
Yeah,
that. I
yeah.
knew you guys would go crazy about that because you should.
Yes.
If you don't think that's absolutely insane, you've lost touch with reality.
Yes.
That's nuts.
It's nuts.
Also, not AI.
Yes.
We've double checked that.
Now this is a bunch of happy toll booth people.
You got some cheerful toll booth workers.
Okay, let's take a look. They seem all happy and
Seeming pretty happy, right?
yeah.
Was it?
This is gonna be a trick or a treat.
What do you guys think? Have you seen this?
Yes.
You have seen this one. Okay, so
Yes.
I won't have you guess this one.
No, I'm not gonna
obviously.
guess this one.
Okay.
I like this one a lot.
Trick.
So feel
treat,
good. This
treat,
is
trick, treat.
super feel
you
good.
should. There's two smiling young ladies that are happy to do their job. Unemployment's at an all-time high in China. They're lucky to have a state job like that, right?
Yeah.
This absolutely should be a positive thing.
Yeah,
Right.
yeah.
So we got trick, treat. Web Surfer says treat. Steve says treat. This says trick. We got a lot of Mike says trick.
Okay.
Trick, treat, treat, treat.
Let's take a look.
Okay. So this truck was stopped by some police.
And it's carrying bees.
You know the guy was like, bro.
Yes, yes, yes.
You know that. You know the guy. Can you pause it on just like a
I will.
part where you can see a bee?
Sure.
Because I want to just speculate here. You know the guy was like, guys, officers, please.
Yeah, I'm carrying
transporting bees.
And they're like, oh, yeah?
oh, are you sure?
Yeah.
That's what a guy not transporting bees would
Yeah,
say.
wow, there's a whole swarm of them there. Look at this guy. I love these guys flailing their arms. Like, she's like, closing the thing. That's hilarious.
Can you play my answer?
Oh, yeah, sure.
See if you guys are right.
I love this.
You wear.
Yes.
Okay. I said it's a treat. Do you know why?
Why?
The treat's honey.
Oh, yes,
You know,
yes.
you can't get honey without getting stung. Mm-hmm. And those cops, you know, if they fight through those bees, they got unlimited honey there.
Yeah. Well,
Right.
I mean, I think it's a treat because it's funny.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, that's really good. Yeah, that's fantastic.
Hopefully you guys enjoyed it. If you like this game, please click thumbs
You're
up.
right, though. They're probably like, what are you carrying? He's like, bees. They're like, yeah, right. He's like, it's dangerous. Don't open it. They're like, oh, we'll see.
I know.
You will see.
I know that's what happened.
Dude, isn't that the best way to smuggle anything?
Yes,
Is
just
you
put bees in front of
Yeah,
it.
you put whatever behind the
Yes.
bees, and you just put a bunch of bees. They try to open. They're like, oh, just get the hell out of here.
Unless you're smuggling something dark like human trafficking.
Well, then that won't work.
Then it won't work. But if you're
Yeah.
smuggling like drugs or guns
Yeah,
or
anything,
something, just
anything.
put a bunch
Just
of
bees,
wasp
dude.
nests in it or
Yeah,
something.
exactly. Yeah. Okay, so this is a new product coming out of China. Well, like a very reasonably priced extension cable.
Yes. What do you guys think? Look at this beautiful. I put spooky music on everything, by the way, so that doesn't give it away.
Okay.
Look at this beautiful low price, high quality cable that you can buy in China. I just want you guys to guess. Do you think this is a trick or a treat?
Yes.
What do you guys think?
Trick or treat?
I love that you guys liked that.
The bee? The
they
bees.
They liked that.
What?
They liked that the bees was a treat.
Yes, yes, yes. That's a great treat.
Oh, by the way, while
What?
you guys guess who hit the 3,000 like goal?
Oh, we did?
We did. We have a
Okay.
special treat.
Oh, we do. Okay, we're going to roll it. You guys ready for this? You ready for this? Let's do it.
We have a real song from a real musician with real instruments and a real voice, not AI.
No AI involved. Let's do it.
Like farmer, if you feel the need, you can see defeat. Like farmer, like farmer, like farmer, like farmer, like farmer. You can find a breed of chairmanship. Like farmer, like farmer, fighting the greed of the CCP. Like farmer, like farmer, like farmer, like farmer.
Like farmer.
I get the whole one today.
It's the whole one.
Like farmer, you can find a breed of chairmanship. Like farmer, fighting the greed of the CCP. Like farmer, like farmer, like farmer, like farmer.
Well, what do you guys think?
Our debut of the Like Farmer song, the official Like Farmer song that we now own
Yes.
and we've had made.
Yeah, exactly.
It's a collaborative effort between many people.
Yeah, we had the little graphic made by Dragonilla. Really nice.
We had some loved ones on the lyrics. Mm-hmm. We had some musicians.
Yeah, very
the
talented
studio.
musician made the actual song. Pretty cool. I like it.
What do you guys think?
I think that deserves a thumbs up, though.
I think so too.
Yeah.
We also have some people saying it's better than the moon.
Oh, it is? Let's bring up the moon. Yo, that guy's music sucks. Yep.
Does it?
Yes, it does. All right. Anyway.
Boy. Yes. Debuted on Halloween. Hope you guys enjoyed it.
Yes. I think the funniest part is that we couldn't hear the song, so we're just moving around to nothing.
Well, we know how it goes,
Yeah, we do.
considering we kind of made it.
Yep.
Okay.
All right, excellent. So did people decide on whether this was a trick or a treat?
Most people are saying that this is a trick.
Okay, let's find out. Trick or treat.
4瓶同款插牌就买回了啊！这是后台一个粉丝让帮忙测的，到手价4块9毛
Let's take a look.
来，大家先看一下这个插牌啊。
So
这
he
一看
bought
就是
it.
相当的劣质啊！我甚至都怀疑它能不能正常使用。它在后面只标注了一个电流电压。我们先来看一下它这个线结不结实。看。
Okay, now we showed we actually we showed this one in Xiaoban Ho, so
Yes.
the hose will have seen this
Yes.
particular one because it's so bad. If you could just rip it apart like that, come on. And then
This is supposed to be under high power.
yes,
看
take a look. Just
一拔就下来
falls
了啊
apart.
It gets so much
什么玩意儿
worse.
的
It does.
这也太垃圾了，真的。
There is, by the way, now he's going to unsheath the earth cable.
Can you explain what a ground wire earth
Well, ground
wire
wire. This is very important for electronics. If something goes wrong, there's a short circuit. It'll trip your breaker box, so it prevents fires and so
Yes.
on. Super important to have a ground wire. Okay, especially if you've got high voltage stuff. Okay, let's see what's inside
看一
this.
下这个地线。
Are you on ground level?
看
Yes,
地线是空的啊。
it doesn't
根本就没有地
exist.
线它这个
It's
线这样
fake.
看起来倒像是铜线啊。
Supposed to be copper,
来
right?
这一
Nope.
露馅了啊！我去。
This is such a bad cable. This is what happens if you buy from Temu, by the way.
砸开
Yeah.
砸掉它
Or。any of these like
Yeah.
Chinese shops that send
Yeah.
it from
大家看一下这个胶。
factory,
Exactly.
from trough
特
to
别特别
table.
薄啊。
Yes, from trough to
This is
table,
from
dude.
trough to table. This is
Look
big
at
slop.
that's look at that.
Pig
That's
iron.
all.
按照
If you had a
国家的
couple of
相关要
things
求
like connected, that thing will just catch fire.
Yeah, of course.
And this is why it's
这
bad.
些东西都必须要使用主燃材料。
This is the
然后
coup de
用火
grace.
烧
Yeah.
看看它到底是
Because
不是
you
主
think
燃
it
材料
can't get worse, right? You think.
我去，这哪
This
是
is what
什么
you
主燃
think.
材料
Yes.
看一下。
And this is where you'd be very
再
wrong.
看一下这
It's
烧的有多
incredibly
旺
flammable.
这不但不是主燃材料，反而是易燃物质。
It's
这个线也
ridiculous.
是。
Look at
看一下
that. The cable
也
too.
不是
The whole point is like extension cables need to be fire retardant. The you know the plastic.
Fire regarded.
Yes, exactly. And it's important because if there is some kind of a short and there is some overheating and if there is a little flame or something, you don't want the whole thing to catch fire.
Yes, better to mine the
什么主燃材
materials
料
and
啊
make it
都
yourself.
是易燃品。
Yes, for sure. Holy crap. So yeah,
Absolutely a trick. What do we got next? All right, let's look at these photos.
I'll get us out of there.
Okay.
Look, some kids studying.
It's nice, right? It's
Yeah.
nice to see diligent kids getting their work done, getting ready for the future, trying to get jobs for the future, make the world a better place.
Yeah, is this a trick or a treat?
Can't be anything other, in my opinion, it can't be anything other than a treat. Have you seen this one?
Yes.
Oh, you have seen this
I
one.
have
Okay.
seen this one. Yes.
Okay. I did not show it to you.
No, I've seen
you
it
saw
though.
this.
Yeah. I know what it is.
Okay. Well, you won't say anything.
I'm not going to spoil anything. It's more fun if people guess if it's a trick or a treat.
Tell us if it's a trick or a treat. You guys are loving this game, which I'm
good.
very pleased
Yeah,
with.
it's fun. Hey, it's Halloween. This
It's
only happens
Halloween.
once a year.
You gotta have a little bit of fun. And
Yep.
you know if it's us, if it's the China show, you know our version of fun is gonna be pretty dark. Whether it's Halloween or not.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
There's one clip in particular I'm thinking of. Or, to be honest, the first clip.
The first clip was pretty bad. Yeah.
Most everyone is saying this is definitely a trick.
Okay, let's find out.
Mega trick, they're saying.
Yes, it is. Yeah, dude.
Well,
This is like kids studying with IV drips in them because
they
there's
can't take a break.
no, you're not allowed to take a break even if you're really sick with a fever.
Yeah.
And here's the thing:
Afraid of the flu.
there's a huge flu outbreak in certain parts of China right now. Hospitals are overwhelmed. So again, is it flu, or is it something else?
That's the real trick. That's the real trick.
We don't know.
We don't know.
Yeah, it's awful to see this though.
It
you know.
is. It is.
Being a rather sickly
about you
person myself these days.
Yeah, you would have been sick for a month.
Yeah.
How do you not let a kid just rest?
I know.
Just let him rest.
Poor kid, you know? It's like,
Don't
no,
make him
do your
work.
work.
And it's night. Look, it looks like it's night.
I like the fact that in the freaking hospital they have a
Yes, they
children's
have a
study
children's study
place.
area.
That's what it says on the wall there. It's the
Yeah.
children's study area of the hospital. Why?
That's not.
It's like, come on, dude. You know, like in a children's hospital, you normally have like, it's got little nice painted little
Yes.
cartoon characters, you know, to make the kids feel a little better. In China, it's like study corner.
It is.
Yeah, it's like, here, it's, you're
Go to the
sick and
study
it's
corner.
like, it's horrible.
So, of course, you guys know you're smart. You guys are smart. Smart.
Okay, what about this? Looks like a lovely
is a hot
succulent
pot
meal.
Yeah. This is a succulent Chinese meal,
Yep.
right?
Yep.
Just hanging out eating hot pot, right?
Yeah, trick or
hot
treat.
pot is a boiling pot of oil and broth, and you dip
It's
your
really
ingredients
nice.
into it. It's fun.
It's a great experience. If you haven't had hot pot, I would suggest it. You kind of
Yeah.
get addicted at first when you get to China and you
Yeah.
like going to hot pot all the time, and then it wears real thin. And then you're like, I'm so sick and tired of this. But then if you don't go for a long time, then you want to do it again.
Can I throw something in there?
What?
You can get addicted to it for multiple reasons. Because in China, there was a massive scandal where they were putting actual opioids inside of hot pots.
Sure.
And people
And
were-
noodles and stuff.
And noodles, and people kept going back and they're like, I don't know why this doesn't taste that good, but I can't stop. Remember that? in
Yes, I
Beijing?
do.
It was
I
in
do.
Beijing, right?
Mhm.
Yeah, we actually were right outside that restaurant.
On Guijia,
Yeah.
It was a very specific to like noodle restaurants mostly.
There was
it's
a hot pot.
But hot
situation,
pot's
yeah.
great because it's a communal thing. You guys sit around a table, everyone's drinking, and you get to put your own meat in and cook it. It's fun. I like it.
is.
I like it.
Most people are saying treat for this one.
Good. Let's find out.
It's a treat.
Yeah.
It's a nice hot pot treat. Watch in the back.
But he threw you know,
Spraying everyone with the hot oil.
the heck?
He's spazzing.
Yeah,
okay?
he's
So
not
everyone
having a
gets
good
up
time.
and they're like, F up. This short guy's whacking his friend with his hot pot grease hand. Left
Yes.
a mark on his shirt. And he picks up the boiling hot pot.
He's like,
and the guy's
don't
like,
you
don't
do that.
it.
Don't do it. And
Put
the
it
staff's
down."
like, don't do it.
He's holding the handles. The staff's like, don't let it go. Let it go. The little guy's like, no.
Thank goodness he didn't manage. And I
know.
tried to hit him with. He fell in the oil himself. He deserves it.
Yes. Man,
Now
I've
he's all
seen
like
a guy
mad.
like that 100 times in
Yes,
my life, and
yes.
he always causes shit. Do you know that?
Yes.
They're
Oh, and
always,
his friend even helps him out.
I know.
That's not fair. His friend should like. He's slipping around again.
What a douchebag.
I know.
love
He
it.
sucks.
I love it. I love to see it. Cell phone of note.
Yeah, that was great.
I thought that was just an excellent trick.
Yes.
It's a trick, but honestly,
Eating a meal, a succulent Chinese meal.
I think personally,
Yes.
it's a bit of a treat.
Yeah, it's a treat to see that guy come.
You know why I put a trick?
Why?
All those poor people in that restaurant, they
Yeah.
get splashed with boiling oil.
Yeah, that's not nice. I don't like it when people use hot pot as a weapon. It happens a lot in China.
Dude, it's way too often. Don't
It's
use
really
hot
bad.
pot
Don't
as a
use hot pots as weapons. It's not good.
not good.
What's going on here? I guess this is another trick or treat.
Yeah, what do you guys think? You guys saw a little still frame there. What do you think about this? Looks like a guy standing next to a nice little inflatable. Mm-hmm. It says 欢迎光临. It says like welcome. The inflatable guy says welcome.
I always used to wonder when I first got to China, what do they keep saying when I walk
欢迎光临.
into... Sounds like good morning or something. It's 欢迎光临means welcome.
Because when you say it 100,000 times a day,
Yeah.
eventually it just bastardizes.
It becomes into like 欢迎, 欢迎.
Yang.
Yeah, and you're like, okay.
In Taiwan, it was especially
谢谢
like,
光临, you know?
yeah, it was like, Yang. I was like,
Yeah.
what the heck was that?
Yeah, just means welcome. So when you walk into a shop, they say welcome.
Yes. He's a well-oiled machine.
All right, so let's do this. Trick or treat? I think most people have chosen.
Yeah, let me check.
Okay.
It's both a trick and a treat.
Okay.
So no, most people are saying this is going to be a treat. A
Okay.
treat, yeah.
Okay. All right, let's find out.
Thought it was going to be a fight. Nope.
No, his friend's helping him like look like him or
They're
what?
trying to be the floppy inflatable guy. What is it about inflatable dudes that's so funny? You know those guys are
Oh, those like
those are
noodle
very
men or
funny.
whatever?
Those
Yeah, they
are
are.
funny.
Yeah, that was a treat.
It's a treat.
Okay.
That's a nice little treat.
Okay, so what's happening here?
We'll play it.
Oh yeah, I'm sorry.
Okay, we have a nice disabled man. Pause it real quick.
Yeah, it's paused.
Disabled man looks to be maybe singing on a cruise ship.
Yeah, just doing
Singing
it.
雪花飘飘.
雪花飘飘. Yes.
雪花飘飘，北风萧萧. Actually,
Yes.
a Taiwanese song, believe it or not.
Like all of them are. Every song that's popular in China that's good,
Every good song
is
is
Taiwanese. Yeah.
So, is this a trick or treat? It looks like a disabled person in China with a job. Wonderful, rare, kind
Yep.
of nice to see.
Yes.
Nice to see the good treatment of human beings, right? You might have noted that there was a cruise ship in the background. That may or may not be a ruse.
Well, I mean, what do people say?
We got trick, treat, 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 trick. Boo. Chad Simplicio says trick.
Okay.
Gina Jalufka says trick.
Okay.
Mars says treat, please. Ghost Rider says treat. Player Ray says trick. So look, I'm gonna say half and half.
Okay, let's find out. Yeah.
You have to remember, this is China, guys.
So the police here obviously do not want
People to see
a disabled person doing a performance there. They think it makes the area look bad, so they surround them and, block them off from the crowd.
So there's no social programs in China. So
Yes.
these disabled people who are often disabled on purpose. When
Yes,
they're
by
children,
gangs, yeah.
and now they're growing up, still can only do what they've been taught to do as children when they're
Is perform.
part of the beggar gangs. They perform by themselves.
Yeah, in public, and they
try to get some money.
yeah.
This is the most evil thing you
but
can
the
imagine.
Police do not want anyone to see them. So yeah. They'll surround them until they give up and go.
Pause that real quick.
Yeah.
I don't want to harp on about such a negative thing because that's very sad.
Yeah.
But it's something we saw a lot in China. And I'll say this. If you ever want people to understand the reality of modern China and how life is like for anyone that is not completely accepted by the CCP about what you're supposed to be,
Yeah.
show them this, because it is a truly unequal society. Recently, I've been seeing a lot of propaganda campaigns on Twitter
Yeah.
saying like China's the new leader of the free world or something. And I'm like, guys, are you actually regarded?
They are.
It's like
They actually are.
probably the second or third least free country on the entire planet.
Correct. Yeah. It's good to remember that.
Yeah.
Because you see the flashy bright lights and the drone shows, and you're
Yes.
like, oh, it's cool. It's not.
Scott points something out really nice about this.
What's that?
These police are surrounding this man in force, and a couple of disabled people.
Yeah.
Is this man armed or dangerous?
Neither.
Neither. And quite literally, he's unarmed.
He is, exactly.
No gun, no arm.
Yes.
Pause
correct.
that real quick.
Okay.
It must be nice.
Oh, you're right.
Must be nice to live in a real country.
Yeah, you know what? That bears repeating.
Must be nice to live in a real country.
Just saying. Okay, let's move on.
Yeah.
Poor guy. I feel real bad about
That's
these guys.
That's
Yeah.
why we showed it.
Yep. So that I would say is a trick.
Yep, that's the biggest trick we got, I think,
Yes.
so far.
Nice. Do we have any more? Oh, we do.
What's this? Pause that real quick. What do you think that is?
It's just like a kitchen. Looks like maybe a kitchen or a bathroom. Is a sink.
You guys liked my unarmed joke. Some of you.
Yeah, some people are probably like, that's bad.
No, we're shouting this guy out, bro. Are you
Of
kidding
course,
me?
yeah.
We're
Yeah.
got to be the biggest bleeding heart pieces of shit in the world.
It's true.
We love everyone, and we're so how to say we're trying to stick up for the little guy, especially in
course.
China, where everyone gets trampled on. Trick.
Okay, let's find out.
Everyone says trick almost. Yeah.
Okay, everyone's saying trick. Let's find out if it's a trick or not. We have volume? We do. Oh, rough.
This is a tenant that rented this apartment.
There he is.
There he is. Yeah.
He is the culprit.
Yeah, his bed's over there in the corner.
Is that? Oh, that's his bed, is
Yeah,
it? Oh,
yeah.
rough. You know what's interesting? I've seen a lot of these come out recently. I've paused it now.
Okay.
This is the fourth, like, this is like a hoarder thing, okay? This happens everywhere in the world. I mean, they've got...
This is
they've
not
got
exclusive to China.
No, of course. They've got like that show, Hoarders or whatever,
No,
on
but
TV.
it's a thing in China right now. Everyone's sharing these viral.
It's interesting because I've been seeing a lot of them come out of China right now.
It's a very popular topic in
Yes,
China right now.
yes.
You gotta see the bathroom.
I'm worried about the bathroom.
You gotta see.
I'm worried about that.
It's one thing to hoard like stamps or like Matchbox cards.
It's usually newspapers and magazines.
Newspapers
have
and
you
magazines.
noticed?
I know people that do that.
Yeah, it's weird that. But this
is just trash.
That's literally just like bottles,
Bottles and bones.
yeah, leftover
tin.
takeaway containers.
Half-eaten sandwich. Let's have a look.
What am I looking at? Wait. What? Dude, what? Come on. What is this? No.
Toilet.
You know, like, have you ever kept pigeons or something?
No.
I knew this
I
guy.
kept birds.
Dude kept pigeons once, and there was like a pile of pigeon poop at the
It's like
bottom
a
of the
pyramid.
cage. Yeah.
That's kind of that.
Yeah, let's not dwell. That was disgusting.
Yeah, that is.
Rough, dude.
Yeah,
And
it's
it
a
all
viral
came out of
trend.
that skinny guy. I'm impressed. Oh, look, here's another one. This is a different one. Now, this one I know.
This is quick.
This one I know. It's very quick. Whoa. Okay, that's impressive. In China, you don't flush the toilet paper.
No.
People might not know this, but the plumbing can't handle it.
Yes.
So what you do is you usually have a little bin next to the toilet. It's actually kind of disgusting when you think about it. You have it doesn't matter if you're in a restaurant or at home. You have a little bin, and you wipe your bum, and you throw the used toilet paper in the bin. This person obviously didn't clean out the bin. The bin got full, and he started to stack. Look at that impressive stack of used toilet paper around the toilet. That's insane. Whoa. It's like Santa's throne.
People are saying this is Asmongold's apartment.
开了眼。
I quite like his content. I'm not going to say that.
The guy's like puking as he walks in there. I gotta play that again. I like it too much. I don't know what it is. It's just so funny. He's like, let's see. It's like, oh, that's disgusting. He doesn't think that's bad when he goes here, though.
我今天也是开了眼。
All right, that's enough. That's enough. That's enough. That's enough.
I think that's how I would respond if I saw this. I think that's how I would respond myself. Yeah. Okay, nice.
This is watch the top. Watch the green truck.
Watch the top of the green truck. Now I'm pausing it for a reason.
Well, the guest has got to come after.
But I'm just because I want to explain this. Because similar things have almost happened to me in the past. Now, when you're riding a bike in the rain in China, a lot of people, they'll use an umbrella.
Yes.
And because you're using the umbrella, you can't actually see what's in front of you.
And you're using one hand.
Yes. So that will explain why this happened. Yeah.
Oh, don't make us watch this again.
The brains.
Stop! Come on!
I don't know why I love that so much. Okay, so watch. Rough. Trick or treat.
Trick or treat, guys. And it's interesting that we're asking you this question after impact has happened.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
It's very interesting. We'll be able to explain it properly afterwards, but let me see what you guys
Oh, man, I missed out. It must be nice to live in a real country with that guy puking.
Come on, that happens everywhere.
Yeah, it's true. That does happen everywhere. Yeah. Apparently, I read the backstory. The landlord tried to hire a professional cleaner, and they refused to clean it.
Makes sense.
So the family of the person who was renting actually came and cleaned it so that they could get the deposit back. Man, that's rough, though.
Yeah, that is rough. Trick.
Okay, let's find out.
Treat. They come in waves.
Yeah, okay. Let's find out.
Rise from your grave.
He's totally fine.
He's fine.
I love your freaking
Altered Beast
sound effect.
I'll do that again because we shouldn't be in there so you can see the subtitles.
Yeah, true. Yeah,
okay.
Watch the top. Watch the top.
Well, here it comes.
After he's hit.
Rise from your grave.
You know why he's laid out? So at first I'm like, oh no, he's like screwed. No, he didn't even hit that hard. What happened was he got knocked back, and you know when you're just embarrassed, you're just like, what if I die?
Yeah, you're sitting there contemplating what to do next. You're like, come on, and then
he's like, I gotta get out of here.
Yeah, exactly.
He just, when you're just laying there, you're like, well, I'm such an idiot.
Yeah, you're like, all right, let's just get this over with. Yeah, that was a treat.
That's a treat because it's a good ending.
Yes.
It's a good ending. Yeah.
Oh, look at those lovely fish.
That's a nice. I love to look at those fish. Those are tilapia. It looks like.
Yeah, trick or treat. So this is the last one, guys. Trick or treat.
What do you guys think about this beautiful little pond with maybe a lake with some fish?
Yeah.
Nice swimming school of fish. Really nice to see. Nice to see. What do you guys think about that? Trick.
This could go either way depending on the person.
Of course. Treat. Trick. Trick fish. The anonymous 83 says trick fish. Interesting.
Let's find out.
We're looking at mostly tricks here, guys.
Okay, let's find out.
I think this is the last one.
Yeah, I think so. Okay.
Have a look. What's this? Oh, going to the bathroom here. Head over to the bathroom here.
Yes.
Why are all these so gross?
I don't know. Okay, so this is a typical bathroom in China. But
it is actually. These are bathroom stalls.
So you take a dump in the river.
Or not the river.
Well, the
lake,
pond.
The pond lake, yeah.
Now this
I've been to one of these places.
And what this is
吃的都是大便, it says.
yes, exactly.
What does that mean?
Means the fish only eat turds, basically. Human turds. So you get these fish restaurants, okay? And what you do is you get to sit there on the lake, and then they cook the fish for you that they pull out of the pond, okay? Now here's the weird thing is I got taken to one of these once, okay? And they cooked up the fish and made a big deal about it, and I spoke to the owner, and he was like, these are natural fish, and the reason is that the toilets are above the pond, and then you go turd in the pond, the fish eat the turds, and that somehow makes them organic or something.
I hate this.
But it's
so
true.
common.
It's common.
Yeah, it's
and I was
common
like, I just ate a turd fish.
Yeah. And by the way, I'm sorry. I know you're covering the human angle here. I don't mean to be an animal rights guy. But as a fish keeper myself, I adore fish. I keep aquariums.
Right.
Fish of no kind, and I don't care what you've heard about what old wives' tale you've heard, no fish wants to eat human waste.
I'm pretty sure.
No fish. And guess what? These are tilapia. They're incredibly intelligent fish. They're cichlids. They do not want to eat poop.
They're sick anyway.
Just because they will, because they'll starve to death, doesn't mean they want to.
Yeah.
And this is also
I don't know. They're kind of gathering underneath there. It feels
because
like
that's all they got. Imagine it's the only meal you got. You look up and you see a butthole. And you go, well, gotta suck it down. You know what I mean? These poor fish.
It is. It's kind of rough.
But what is more rough, though, is somebody going, now I'm going to choose to eat that.
Well, here's the thing. You know, when I went to that restaurant, before I knew that I was eating turd fish, I was like, can I be excused to go to the bathroom?
Sure.
I went to the bathroom and like, what is going on? Because it was like
so you didn't know?
No, it was like this. It's just a hole over the lake. And you're like, okay. And then when I went back to talk to the guys, like, yeah, we catch all and keep our fish in this lake. I'm like, rough.
That's vile.
Yeah. They're all like...
I hate this.
Yeah.
I hate this a lot.
Well, look, they're all waiting. They're like, where's my
Stop
food?
justifying.
It's definitely a trick, though.
What's this?
Oh, this is what you missed on Monday. Yeah, this is last minute jank setup.
Foods.
Yeah,
I give you the
foods.
face. All right, cool. You can get a giant golden statue of Mao Dan quickly.
Yes. Take a look at what these kids are doing. It's insane. Wow, that's pretty impressive.
And they kill them.
Yeah.
So these are healthy prisoners.
Little, like, redder.
I mean, that just looks like...
It looks terrible. I'm sorry. Okay, I'll bring that back down. Yeah. Anyway.
Oh, you're going to leave it on that?
We had a fun kind of Halloween-themed Monday show.
It was a positive show.
VIP show, yeah.
It was called What China is Good At.
Yes.
So not focusing on negatives, focusing on positives.
And we used stupid face filters.
That was a challenge.
Because China's good at face filters. So we used face filters for the whole thing. It was kind of funny, too.
We actually did a live one where we made one live.
That crazy one.
Yeah,
there,
and it morphs for a while.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's great.
It was fun.
If you can, and especially in this downturn of like all this YouTube shenanigans stuff, if you can find it in your heart and you want to see a whole another show, we have 170 plus episodes.
Yes.
It's called Xiaobanhou. It's on patreon.com/ADV podcast. If you support us there, it is the best way to support us. And we're not those kind of people that like just chuck us some random money and that you show your support. You get something for it. You get a whole nother show. And that's why we had the super chat goal today, which we hit, by the way.
Oh, we did.
Congratulations.
Okay, let's do the goal. Where even is that? There.
Goal achieved. So you guys get the free Xiaobanhou episode. We really appreciate it, guys.
Yes. Can you throw that in the description?
I'm going to do it right now. I'm going to do it in freaking chat.
Yeah. You can load it up. That's one of our earlier episodes.
It's a fun
but
one.
It's fun. And you've earned it. And thank you to the generosity of everybody who helped us achieve that super chat goal. Because that means everybody gets to watch this Xiaoban episode now.
That's right. So I'm going to pin that in chat. And then after the show, I'll put it in the description.
Yep.
Okay.
Got to get this creepy thing out of here.
Yeah, so go to patreon.com/ADV podcast.
Yeah. Okay, we got Beyond the Great Firewall. This is where we show you what's going on within China's internet, usually stuff that you can't see. and we usually translate, or in this case, we found some translated stuff from a group called
10
Yesterday.
月27日晚，河南省商丘市应天街夜市的摊贩与城管
This is in Hunan. So what happened was they're trying to say that they're trying to stop pollution.
Oh, yes, yeah.
And so what happened was the Chongguan come out, and this is directly related. That's why we put this out there. To the episode you guys just won for free, is to explain the role of these guys. It's China's police force that's kind of police and kind of not.
They're basically thugs.
They're the lowest level thugs, and they do all the stuff that the Chinese government can't do legally.
Yeah.
So they go out there and harass people, punch old ladies,
Smash their goods that they're trying to sell, smash up their carts. So yeah, they always use street vendors as an excuse. Oh, the pollution is up. Never mind the steel factory next door and
that's on fire.
the coal burning power plants and stuff. Yeah, exactly, on fire. You're right. It's like, oh no, it's the old lady cooking her stir fry.
So they shut down the night market, which was one of the only ways that the locals in this town in Hunan could make money these days because of all the unemployment.
Yeah.
So what they were doing was cooking food and trying to make a vibrant night market to earn some money.
Yeah.
And so they shut it down, they smashed it, and it turned into a street war.
Yeah.
So China, the real country without any violence or problems, right?
Must be nice to live in a real country.
Hundreds of vendors were shut down, and thousands of people clashed.
Yes.
It was nuts.
Yeah.
It was crazy. Public order in China is not really I never ate it.
No.
Another occasion here.
This is something else, yeah.
So in Renrenle is one of China's biggest supermarket chains.
Yeah, think about it like Walmart. It's huge. Renrenle is like a very big chain of supermarkets you'll find all over the country.
Yeah.
I used to go to it all the time.
All the time.
Yeah.
And what it is a huge employer. And you know what's funny?
What?
One of the first things I noticed, and this shows you how far this goes back. One of the first things I noticed in China is I went to a Renrenle.
Yeah.
I walked in and I said, why are there 5 employees in one aisle?
Yes.
Specifically Renrenle.
Yeah.
And I noticed this across the whole country whenever I went to them.
Yeah.
They're so overemployed, and it's to keep China's unemployment number figures
Yeah,
down.
it'll be people just milling around. They're not doing anything.
Absolutely nothing. It's chock full of more employees than customers sometimes.
Yeah.
Anyway, they're not paying their employees, apparently.
Yeah. So they're all getting together and trying to, get their wages, which of course is a very difficult thing to do nowadays in China because everybody.
It's just so counter to what you're hearing.
Must be nice to live in a real country.
10月25
It's so counter to what you're hearing right now in the propaganda sphere.
Yes.
And the Western sycophants that suck off the CCP.
Correct, yes.
They are saying that America's facing all this turmoil and problems and stuff while China has got everything buttoned down. And it's it's so crazy to see the exact opposite happening.
Correct. Yeah. Because it's as if Walmart right now didn't pay its staff.
Yes,
it's the same thing.
Yeah.
If Walmart
Can you
wasn't
imagine
paying,
that?
Yeah, it would be a big deal. It would.
And it would be reported.
It would.
You know
yes.
what I mean? This isn't reported.
But it's not just Walmart. It's every business, state-owned enterprises are not paying wages. It's across the board. So it's interesting to see.
广东东莞唐
So this is something else. This was the residents were having a dispute about
下镇
real
丹
estate
提
as
轩小
usual.
区的业主在维权时遭警察镇压，多人被抓走。
This is to
半年前
protest，
丹提轩小区业主
take a
因
look.
塘下镇林村村
due to the forcible occupation of the community square by the village committee of the neighboring
为
town.
强占小区广场用于道路扩建而发起
For a
维
road
权行动
expansion.，
持续至今。
我们全部被围住了，出不出来。我们来找车
So，these
全部
people
被他们
peacefully
围
came
住
down
了
to。say, hey, like, listen,
25日为
Yeah.
we have to, we're against what's happening here.
Well,
Can
that's
you
the
please
thing.
not do it?
Again, people say China gets things done quickly. Yes, by literally bulldozing people's houses and infrastructure out the way. And that's, it's one of those things. You can be an armchair dude in America, like, oh, the potholes aren't fixed on my road. But at least in China, if they want to, they can build a new highway. Sure, they can. But imagine you're like, oh, the pothole's on my road. But the government says, guess what? That road's not going to be there tomorrow, and neither is your house.
Yeah.
You can't do anything about it. And if you try to do anything about it, they bring the police out there, surround you,
And disappear you.
and
if you make a
bring in the construction equipment and break your house down in front of you. So it's all nice and good to say China gets things done well. But if you're the kind of person that believes in your rights as a human being and you have certain rights, inalienable rights or whatever, China's not the place for you. It really isn't, because a policeman can search you without your consent. They can arrest you without you getting a lawyer, without reading you your
can be
rights.
disappeared
There's nothing
forever.
like that in China. It's happened to so many people I know who have this Western mentality. They go there like, I don't care, I'll smoke weed. They try to search me, I won't give them consent. It's like, dude, that's not how it works. They'll take your hair and do a sample. If you smoked weed 2 months ago, you're going to jail and being deported.
And
it's
you
happened.
did it abroad, you know?
Yeah. Anyway, I'm just saying, for those people like this...
Must be nice to live in a real country.
You know, you want to be a bellend thinking this is a real country, go try live there. Go try to live your lifestyle. Go try to have your own thing.
They'll set them up, or anybody up with like a propaganda Potemkin tour where they're like everything's
Well, I'm just saying, try to criticize society around you, because you know, if you could do that in America all you want. You could criticize and
be
say,
a journalist.
Try be a journalist about what's going on in China.
Go try. Go do what Zuotian is doing here.
Yes.
This group.
Yes, try.
强行施工，当地政府出动大量警察，将业主停放在广场上的车辆全部拖走。
they're solving
业主到
unemployment
现场
with
抗议时，
cops.
与警察发生了冲突。
我们小老百姓上什么哈？
They're arresting grandmas.
Yeah, unpaid wages.
This guy is working at a fruit shop. He's not being paid. He is not drunk, by the way. He is just exhausted.
Yeah, because he's been smashing fruit all day. What do you expect?
You can see him heaving after. He's just so tired.
Yeah. It takes a lot of energy to throw watermelons around, I'll tell you.
It does. But anyways, people, this is a little slice of the unrest on the streets right now.
Yeah. Oh, this is a callback.
This is what he should have said.
Yes.
Yeah.
Let's listen.
Waste my time, waste my energy, waste my precious time. It's very...
Classic.
Yes.
Classic.
Slopaganda time, guys. Something, and this was last minute, I threw it in, okay? We make a lot of fun about China's robots on this show, okay? For good reason. Because, you know, they do go haywire everywhere. But you know who doesn't make fun of China's robots? Is everyone else. I don't care who it is. If someone's talking about China's robots, it's always the future. China's humanoid robots are amazing. They can do kung fu. They're great. Living in the future, right? Here's an example. And I'm not trying to pick on this guy in particular. No one I'm trying to pick on. I'm just saying. He's like unboxing the future Unitary
This is
G1.
just to show the zeitgeist of media around robots. This guy's fine.
So recently, a California, it's like a, what is it? It's a hybrid. It's like a European country.
Yeah, Norway and Palo Alto or something.
Norway and California, they've released a humanoid robot, right? Let's take a look.
It's all over the news.
The humanoid robot dystopia arrived early. So when an American company releases something similar, suddenly it's bad.
Yeah, and by the way, it's not to say this Fireship, this video is fine.
Yeah, but look,
it's
that's
totally
got
fine.
it's a 4.4 million subscriber
Our point
channel.
is the media surrounding the China stuff is positive, and the media surrounding the American stuff is negative.
Take a look here. CNET's like taking the Unity G1 humanoid robot for a spin. What the future? And then right underneath, worst robot made ever.
Which is just a comedy
The
video.
world's
It's fine.
stupidest robot made.
There's nothing wrong with any of this negative media. That's fine, but it's kind of weird that it's only positive about China's dumb robots.
China's robots, which by the way are worse, you'll see in a minute, than this thing. It's all glazing it. It's all like China's living in the future. It's great. It's amazing. As soon as an American robot comes out, now it's a problem. Now it sucks. You know, how Unity became the most agile humanoid ever. Don't be fooled by the 20,000 robot, the American one. 16,000 Unity G1 upgraded. The results are unreal. And then, you know, the problem with this humanoid robot, you know, talking about the American one. So it's just this kind of like this weird situation where America bad.
Yeah. It's ABP, dude.
It's ABP. It's literally this. So like I said, I noticed it just last minute. That's why I put it in here. But it's strange how when it comes to China's infrastructure and stuff, it's amazing.
It's all impressive.
But when it's America's stuff, it's bad.
Yeah.
I noticed that with the smart ports as well.
Yeah.
Remember when they thought
yes.
that Los Angeles one was China?
Yeah.
Everyone was like, whoa, it's so efficient. It's so amazing. Turns out it's America.
Yeah.
But then Americans are like, that's bad. It takes jobs away from the longshoremen or whatever. It's like what?
They glaze it when they think it's China. Then when you say that's actually in Long Beach in America, they go, oh, that means it's bad.
That's
it takes
bad.
away
It takes
jobs.
away jobs and all this stuff. It's like, Can you guys make up your mind?
Yeah.
So if it's American, it's automatically bad.
Yeah.
But if it's Chinese, it's automatically
Of course,
good, even though
of
it's
course.
inferior. So I just wanted to show you. I mean, obviously,
It's here, the first humanoid robot housekeeper.
Thank you, Neo.
For $20,000, you can pre-order 1X's Neo robot now, with delivery in 2026.
I think you missed a tiny spot over here.
I just wanted you to look at the motion of this robot, how it
This
moves.
is the American one.
Yeah, this is the American one. How it can pick stuff up.
American Norway collab.
Yes, it can pick up, I think it was 100 pounds or something. It's got full motion. I mean, it's not amazing. It can't like crack a nut, but you know, you can see it's, by the way, it's controlled by VR, for those of you who are wondering.
You got it.
While it's learning, right?
Yes, and apparently while it learns how to do these things, an operator will control it. But the Chinese one is controlled by a remote control, which we'll show.
This is a toy.
Yeah, just want to show you that this thing's capable of picking things up. Now here's a guy who's glazing it, saying this is the future. Now I'm going to get us out of there so you can actually see he's got a remote
In his
control.
thumbnail. I don't know what he says
Yeah,
in the video.
yeah, no. See, he's using the remote control to control it.
This is just a toy.
Yeah.
So we're gonna shake hands. There you go.
I want you to notice about him shaking the hands is the robot doesn't shake hands.
No.
It puts its hand up. By the way, its hand can't move. It's just a glove.
Oh, okay.
It's a non-movable glove. And he's actually shaking the robot's hand. The robot isn't shaking his hand. Compared to the American one,
Alrighty.
which actually shakes
Welcome to the
hand.
family.
That's wild.
Oh, you cut the rest out?
No?
Oh, weird. There was more to it.
Maybe you, yeah. Maybe you did
Oh,
that.
maybe I did that. Either way, I wanted to point out because the American robot is superior in every way. Both of them suck. Okay, if you're not into robots, both of them.
I don't like robots.
Yeah, both of them. Okay, the American one is controlled by a VR, and there's an operator who actually controls it in order to teach it how to do its stuff by itself in the future. The Chinese one is controlled with a remote controller.
Yeah.
They're both controlled in different ways.
Yeah.
But the Chinese one is way worse when it comes to its articulation and its
Yes.
movement and its capabilities. They both cost about the same.
Yeah.
But it's just the fact that every sort of article or YouTube video that comes out about the Chinese stuff is always glazing it. And immediately people are clowning on this American one. There are positive ones too. But a whole slew of people saying, this thing's useless, don't trust it, it sucks, it's dystopian, it's all that. But you don't see that with the Chinese robots, and that's annoying.
And it's annoying because they're much worse.
Yes.
They're much worse.
It's much worse, but it's being like thumbs up everywhere. It's-
Bias of low
yeah,
expectations,
it's just,
bigotry of low expectations.
That's what it is.
So far,
Yeah. This is where we
This
talk
is-
about our main segment.
this is huge.
Okay.
Guys, here's the deal. I found this blog. It's called Boston something blog, and it's down below. It says, we thought China had learned its lesson after altering the Earth's rotation with one of its buildings, but no, it's now building an even bigger one. So here's the deal. China built something called the Three Gorges Dam.
Yes.
Okay, and I would like you to show what it looks like.
Okay.
The Three Gorges Dam, biggest dam in the world. All right. Now this thing moves so much water and creates so much force, right? That it actually changed the rotation of the Earth. It
Yes.
changed the rotation of how our Earth moves.
It's not a joke.
NASA actually has been able to identify this as the cause.
Yes.
Okay. You have China building mega projects that are altering how our globe moves around space and actually tilting its axis. Okay.
Yes.
Pretty wild, right? So this thing's moving water.
It's pretty irresponsible.
Now, one thing I wanted to point out about this is that this didn't just affect the globe. This affected so many people in China, and a lot of people don't realize this. But this dam drowned 1,300 villages.
Yes.
150 cities. That's that in the 80s. That's in 06. 150 cities.
Yeah.
Okay, this isn't saltwater. Pause this real quick. In an entire part of Chongqing, entire part of China, what is now Chongqing, the areas that had those 1,300 villages and 150 cities and over 1 million people are underwater. It's like an underwater Atlantis now.
Yeah.
You can imagine
Worst
like,
Atlantis
streets.
ever. Crappy
Streets.
concrete buildings.
Streets and buildings.
Yes.
And places where people bought and sold goods, where people slept, where
Yes.
people raised families are literally intact, like underwater right now.
Yeah.
Which is kind of nuts to think about, because you often think about like a shipwreck or something. You think about something like a lost civilization or something. That's actually something you could see if you put on some scuba gear and went in the river near the dam, where they've actually submerged. And the crazy thing about this is their voices were never really heard. In fact,
of course, they didn't have a choice.
I had to learn about this from a book called Rivertown by Peter Hessler, where he's in this area, he knows the people, and then it goes underwater. So it's like kind of before and after. Yeah. And these are some cool photos before I get to the main point. This guy went to this town that was submerged. This is the day before it was submerged.
You can see they were demolishing to get the rebar back.
Some of them.
Yeah.
A lot of stuff remained intact, a lot of houses and buildings.
Of course.
But it's kind of interesting to see like a glimpse into an entire city that was underwater the day later.
Yeah.
Right? So this is the day before. The sad thing about this is that in all of these towns, there was thousands of years of undiscovered or unfinished being discovered archaeological sites.
Sure.
So stuff that we don't know about. Ancient species that were fossilized, old things that had not been kind of determined as to what they were, right?
Yeah.
Just a treasure trove of really amazing stuff in this basin, right? And so
you're not selling me that with these pictures, I'll tell you that much.
Well, I mean,
treasure trove of concrete rubble.
There's this is one town.
I'm just taking the piss.
This is one town of many.
I know.
1,300. Right?
I know. There's a lot of good stuff that got sucked under.
And it was just so cool to see this kind of time capsule of what life was like right the day before. You know, imagine the day after this is underwater.
Well, remember we met those Yao
to.
people, and they were their village was flooded because of a dam. China likes to build dams. It's seen as a like power of leadership. You know, it's their shortcut key to powerful leadership is to build dams.
Yeah.
Since ancient times.
So this guy is getting a haircut right before it goes underwater. Kind of poetic. While we're looking at these photos, though, the day before this went under, keep in mind, this is 1,300 villages, 150 cities.
Yes.
Over 1 million people displaced. You would think that given the knowledge of the absolute destruction, the sheer destruction that this dam had caused, right? For these areas, the sheer devastation that have displaced people and put them into a actual floodplain now.
Yeah,
where millions of people, if that dam goes, China's done.
Yeah,
it's the most precarious man-made structure ever made. It has cracks. It is under constant seismic stress.
Yeah,
it is not a safe structure.
Yes,
right. And you have this kind of documented past of how unbelievably damaging mankind can be to the earth, right? You would think you wouldn't do it again, right?
Yeah.
Here's one of the cities. This is another city that's completely underwater. This is before it happened, right?
Yeah.
This whole area was flooded. Right? All the rivers went up. You can see this actually consumed, and they had to move a new city up on the top of the hill there.
Yeah, you could see where it was, and it went up. Yeah.
It's pretty wild. This is the destruction of man, right?
Yep.
All to provide hydro power, and actually really at a dubious cost, if I'm totally honest.
Oh, it was horrible. What they've done to the environment alone just to create this was terrible.
Yes. So the blog had made a good point. And they said after flooding 150 cities, 1,300 villages, and changing the rotation of the frickin' earth, they still didn't learn their lesson.
Yep, they didn't.
Guess what? They're making another one. Okay. They're making another one that's even bigger.
Yeah.
Okay. This is going to cost $170 billion. That just absolutely dwarfs the Three Gorges Dam project.
Sure.
Okay. They're going to make 300 billion kilowatt hours a year, according to the schematics here. And the site chosen is rather interesting. And I'll tell you why it's so strategic.
Okay.
The previous dam is in the center of China. Okay. So the only, this is unfortunate, but the only people that were affected were Chinese people. So from an outside perspective, if you don't give a damn about China, no pun intended, then you probably aren't going to pay attention to you'll say, wow, that's a big dam, but you won't say, wow, oh, so many people were affected or whatever. That didn't affect you.
Yeah.
Now we care about China, so we obviously focus in on that. What's interesting about the second project is that
you can see the dam site is right up. It says it up there.
So it's in Tibet. Okay.
Me dog.
Yes.
It's me dog.
Yes.
Me dog dam site.
It's me dog's dam site. So the dam site's in Tibet.
Wait, how do you even say that in Chinese?
It's Tibetan.
Okay, that's why. Because there's no you don't say dog in Chinese.
Correct. So there's the dam site's in Tibet, and the aftermath of this, the flooding, is going to not affect China this time.
Yeah, so if something fails on the dam or if they have to release the sluice gates, it's going to flood down into India.
In fact, it's going to absolutely devastate Bangladesh, which is already in a severe floodplain.
Yes.
It's precarious. Over 100 million people live in there.
Yeah.
Right? And then India, the Assam region of India,
Yeah.
is also going to be affected. And these people in these countries don't have any say, do they? People are freaking out in these countries, but they can't do anything about it. Bangladesh is completely beholden to China. India, not so yet, right? But little they could do to stop a completely sovereign project that just happens to have the aftermath.
It's right on their border. I mean, also not only that, they're damming up the river that feeds
you are correct.
Bangladesh, so they're going to steal all the water.
They are going to divert 80% of the river, which will cause obviously a lack of usable water in some areas, right, downstream.
Yeah,
and then massive flooding in the state of Assam, like I said, in India. So it's got nothing but bad consequences for the other countries involved.
Yeah.
Right. Perhaps the worst thing about this is number 2. We'll probably end up spinning the world in another couple
screwing
degrees
up the Earth again. I mean, they already outfished the seas and whatnot. Why not just destroy the Earth's rotation?
But the specific area that's going to be affected is going to affect someone very close to our audience.
Oh yes.
Don't you think?
I think so. Let's see. We know a man.
You shouldn't be messing
from
around.
Karbi Anglong.
There's a guy from Karbi Anglong in Assam.
Yes.
Zoom in here. Assam, India, where this floodplain is going to be.
Oh, it can't affect him. That'd be
terrible.
terrible.
A man.
There is a man. Where is he?
I am from Karbi Anglong.
He is from Karbi Anglong.
He is.
You guys know Mr. Raj Kumar?
Know what is your name?
One of our favorites.
Oh, lovely, sir. Too much super. Too much super. Sir, my name is Miranda.
Oh, good name, good name.
We can't let China take this gem away from us.
China, stop! You cannot flood Mr. Raj Kumar.
Otherwise, he'll be singing like, I am underwater, you know. You are a diver, you know, because he's diving underwater.
Yeah. That's pretty good.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, he's going to have to change the jobs.
Yes,
you know?
exactly, yeah.
You are an archaeologist, I am a diver.
Yeah, it'll be something along those lines, yeah.
It's terrible. But yeah, we can't let it happen.
No.
Can't let it happen. Anyway, it's going to happen. There's no beating around the bush here.
If I was India or Bangladesh, I'd be trying my best to sabotage that project.
Now, I think it's more like, I can't believe that China decided to do this in a place that doesn't affect itself.
Of course
You know
I can believe it.
No, I mean...
I believe that the most.
And you know what? They're doing it too in, what's it called? In like Southeast Asia and stuff too. Like the Mekong Delta.
Yeah.
Dude, it's so selfish.
It is. It's the selfishest crap ever.
Gosh. Anyway.
Yeah, more people need to talk about it.
For sure.
What's this?
So China's economy not doing well, right? There's a big manufacturing slump, as you're seeing from the fires. Let's be honest, right? People are destroying their own factories. 6-month low. What was interesting was the PMI misses the estimate, but what was interesting is there was also people talking about how there's an unintended effect of manufacturing slowdown, and that is the actual air pollution has gone down slightly in some areas.
Yes.
Which is kind of interesting. It's like a unintended consequence.
Well, that's a positive, right?
It is, but then you look at China and you go, wait, a positive is like maybe you shaved off 50 PMI from an absolutely devastating.
Yeah, I mean, just look how horrible it is.
Look at the map of China.
Yeah.
Purple is purple and red.
This is Japan.
Yeah.
Nice and green, couple of yellows. That's China. It's just choking. Yeah.
Yeah. I just wanted to show one particularly interesting place here.
Okay.
This is in Songyuan, Jiangnan.
652.
Not very pleasant.
Okay. What about America, as they say?
Well, actually, in Brooklyn today it was 0.
0 in Brooklyn.
0.
Oh wow. Okay, that's
it
good.
Was 0.
Zero,
AQI
like
was
green 0.
Yes.
Okay, good.
Kind of interesting.
Yeah. We get asked a lot to cover this controversy around this actor Yu Meng Long.
Yes.
And tragic tragic story surrounding this guy.
Yeah.
But I get asked this almost on a daily basis. Now, here's the thing. I was never familiar with his work. I'd seen some of his. He's big into those period dramas. You know, I'm not talking about like what happens every month with your girlfriend or whatever.
That's a period drama. No.
No, I'm talking about those period dramas where you've got those guys wearing the silk robes and the long hair. You know, set in the dynasties back in the day.
Right.
Okay, he was very big in that, and he had a very suspicious death.
Yes.
And a lot of CCP influence on that, etc.
Yes.
Now, if you want to find out about him, rather than us try to explain a drama that we know nothing about, this guy over here, fantastic Taiwanese blogger.
Fun TV, probably one of my favorite YouTube channels. In fact, I watch him all the time.
He's covered this very well. As you can see, he's got a slew of videos about it. You just look for the guy's face over here. And you could do that whole auto-translate. It's in Chinese, but you could do the auto-translate subtitles.
The great thing about Shitu Fun TV is he's Taiwanese, and he's incredibly factual.
Yes.
He fact checks. He stays above board. He does not exaggerate.
He's also the kind of guy who would have been watching this guy's dramas and loving them and keeping in touch.
Absolutely not. That is so inaccurate. It's not.
Just
it's probably the last thing. But he had to do a lot of research.
Yeah,
obviously,
exactly.
to cover the topics. Yeah.
Anyway, if you want to know about that, we're not going to talk about it because there are others who talk about it better, and he is the guy to go.
Yes, we link down below.
Yes, link down
check
below.
Check it out. Cool. Moving on.
Merch. We still have our limited edition merch.
Last 2 weeks.
Yes, 2 more weeks and it's gone. It's excellent.
Yeah, Machine Ghost. Nothing but positive comments.
It's great.
It's an amazing hand-drawn shirt. No AI involved. Dragonella did it, our in-house artist, with design cues from us. Obviously, it's a collaborative effort.
Yes.
And Machine Ghost.
By the way, I was given permission to show the picture with Alice Cooper.
You were.
So next week.
Nice.
Next week on the last sale.
Alice Cooper stood next to the shirt.
Yes,
and
which
he
is
said
very
it was cool.
Yes, he said it was cool.
According to a dude.
If you want to, you can blur your face out or whatever.
Yeah.
But if you want us to show you wearing the shirt, please send us a picture. You can DM us or whatever.
Yeah.
You could DM me on Twitter
or whatever.
X, or you can send it through the
Patreon
Patreon or whatever.
Discord.
To the mods. Send a picture of yourself wearing this. We'll put you up on the show in the last week, which is next week, because we're very proud of this.
Yes.
And next week will be the last week. So it's this week and then next week.
In case you're new, Shoji Kong means a hand machine ghost. It's like a phone addict.
Yes.
So whether you're a proud phone addict and you want your soul to get sucked in through your device, or you want to raise awareness about the global epidemic of phone addiction, pick up the Shoji Kong, the hand machine ghost.
It's pretty cool. And we've got a new design coming along, which is also equally cool.
Yes, but this is at thechinashow.threadless.com last 2 weeks, so pick it up while you can.
And this will never come back again. So, and it's awesome. We love it. We're very proud of it. We've ordered for ourselves, and it's great. It also looks good.
Diesel Baby says, you guys should put these designs on some hoodies. Well, you're in luck, because they are on hoodies.
Yeah.
Go to thechinashow.threadless.com. It's the only place you get this, by the way. If you see it on any other website, that's not us.
No.
If you want to support us, go to the real thing.
This was, like you said, designed by hand by our in-house artist, Dragonella. No AI involved at all. A lot of thought went into making this.
It's on hoodies. It's on T-shirts.
It's inspired by like 80s skateboard graphics and, cyberpunk stuff and all that. So
thechinashow.threadless.com. Again, last 2 weeks.
In the background says Jishu Shua, which means continue swiping, if you want to know what that Chinese says on the building behind him.
Yep.
Very cool.
And for people that were asking, I wish you had the China Show brand on it. Guess what? See that thing in the bottom right?
See that tiny little, looks like a Chinese stamp?
That's our China Show
that
stamp.
That says China Show in there. Yeah, it's very small. So I bet it's there.
Yeah. Cool. Also, just so you guys know, after this one runs, we have passive merch. And what we mean by passive merch is it's not limited.
Yes.
So this is, you'll be able to see in a second here. It's called the Good Vibes Collection. And it was done in collaboration with a famous artist, Dragonella.
Yes.
And just play it out. And it's Good Vibes Graffiti Collection. There's 3 designs for you guys to choose from. It is not limited, so it'll be up there. It's its own section on the website.
It's unlimited.
It's unlimited. I love bollards. We got I Shoot Pets. We got Chabu Duo.
Yep.
We got all kinds of designs up there, so check that out if you'd like to.
So if you like that whole airbrush graffiti look, we got you covered.
Yeah. Very cool. All right. Moving on to worldview.
We talk about everything in the world, specifically with regards to China in this segment.
Okay, so as we know, you guys are asking us to cover this whole trade deal thing that was done with China. So what I wanted to say was we came up with some positives and some pros and cons, really. And I wanted to go through them super quick so you guys can stay on top of it. I would say this, the TLDR, just in case you guys don't want to pay attention, it was not a massively consequential meeting, as a lot of people were thinking. What I would say is there are some positives out of it, particularly in our renewed relationship with Japan, which is great.
Yeah. You know what's cool about that new Prime Minister of Japan? What? She drives a 1991 Mark III Supra.
That is one of my favorite cars.
That she bought new.
That's very cool that she kept it.
Yeah.
That's pretty
That's
rad.
all you need
Does she
to
ride
know.
motorcycles too?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's cool. That is cool. What is also cool is our renewed relationship in America here with Japan, particularly with a new agreement that we will help each other with rare earths, curbing rare earths from China. Great. Number 2, another positive, our meeting with South Korea. I think in August, there were some more promises for defense weapons, which is great. Keeping Korea on the right side of history. Making sure we and Korea are on the right side of history and we don't end up like North Korea or China, which is great. So good meeting there, positive meeting there. A meeting with China, with Xi Jinping.
That's a negative in my opinion.
What?
Shouldn't be meeting with China at all.
Well, this is what the world that we're in today.
I get it.
China has been propelled to a position of power, at least in people's eyes. Like most of the world thinks China is a very powerful nation.
For sure.
So the good, this chip controversy. So NVIDIA, right? The NVIDIA approved Blackwell chip. The door was left open for other chips to be sold, but we will see. So there was no concrete thing.
They weren't like you can have it.
They weren't like you can have the most powerful technology in the entire world.
Can I talk about that for a minute? Sure. The problem is this idea of selling the Blackwell chip is like, we're selling them an underpowered version of the best chip.
Yes.
But it's actually not true. Pound for pound, if you bought, so they say it's 50% as good, but it's cheaper. So now if you bought 2 of them, you get about the same amount of power, and it still works out to be a little cheaper than buying the good one.
Oh, interesting.
Now, the thing that holds back AI is power generation. Most countries around the world, the USA, Europe, all of that, they can't just build power plants because of the cost of carbon coins or whatever they call it. You can't just go build a new nuclear power plant. It'll take years and there'll be lobbies against it. You can't build a coal power plant, but in China they can. So China can scale up as much as it wants. So if they could buy that 50% power chip, they would actually be buying America's best chip.
Interesting.
Because they would be able to build massive data centers, pack them full of those cheaper chips. They're not as efficient, but that doesn't matter because you just buy more of them. And they can throw as much power as they wanted it, because not only are they building these hydroelectric dams or whatever, they're just building coal-burning power plants everywhere.
Yeah.
They're building nuclear power plants everywhere. So they have unfettered access to power. So they could scale up and beat the world at AI just by brute force, destruction of the environment, and building new power plants. So it's not a good idea to sell them any kind of chip, even if it's a lower efficiency.
I think the biggest concern is not necessarily the destruction of the environment, which is a huge concern. It's probably developing their military to be able to take over the world.
Well, I'm saying, I'm saying in the process of them, building more AI, the better AI, using our own chips, they will destroy the environment in the process.
Yes.
Just saying.
Double-edged sword.
So don't sell them the chips. If anyone thinks it's okay to sell them a lower chip, it's not. It's just not okay to sell them those chips at all.
No concessions on Taiwan. Very positive.
That's very positive.
Taiwan wasn't even brought up.
Yeah.
People were worried in all spheres. Were worried that Taiwan could be a bargaining chip. Hey, take it easy on us here in America. You guys can invade Taiwan. Nope, none of that was discussed.
Sure.
Great, good stuff.
Yeah,
like to see it. Getting some rare earths out of it, so we can get some. We don't really have any, right?
Yeah,
it's a big issue.
Sure.
Resumption of some soybean purchases. We will see if they follow through.
Yeah, right. That's the thing. China previously promised to buy, what was it, 100 billion worth of stuff? They didn't even come close.
Yeah, it's currently being investigated, right?
Yeah, because they just lie. They never go through. So they're like, we will do something if you do something. It's kind of like, it's if I say to you, hey, give me $1,000 and I will clean your yard next month. You give me the $1,000, I never clean your yard. And you're like, hey, dude, you didn't clean my yard. And then I come back to you next time. I'm like, hey, give me $5,000 and I'll clean your yard next week. And you give me $5,000 and I never clean your yard. That's China.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? That's what they do with these trade deals. They're like, oh, yeah, we'll put a stop to the fentanyl we're exporting if you take away the tariffs.
Yeah.
So you have to do something, but they don't.
Yes.
They just say they will.
Yes.
And it's just very frustrating to see it happen. Anyway, rant over.
Trying to do the positives here.
Okay, sorry.
The negatives.
Okay.
Upfront concessions on fentanyl in exchange for future promises to deal with it.
That's what I just talked about.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, we don't really need to harp on.
No.
So it's kind of like reduce the 57% tariff down to 47%, which is good. It wasn't a huge drop, which I like to see.
Sure.
But the drop of the future 100% tariff, right? And hopefully this is a tentative thing. That's what I like to think about this as, right? Maybe this is a tentative thing because it's like, well, we'll see if they do follow through.
I hope there'll be strong leadership, and when they don't follow through, they're like, okay,
That's
well, then
enough,
you will
right?
get the 100%
For sure.
tariff.
And actually, if you go to the next slide, this kind of says that.
Okay.
Kind of an important article that I had read.
Yeah.
China made a real mistake by firing shots on rare earths, said Scott Bessent, our Treasury Secretary, right? And I did want to read a little blurb from this. Beijing made a real mistake by threatening to shut off its exports of rare earths, said U.S. Treasury Secretary Scott Bessent, insisting that the U.S. would secure alternative supplies within 2 years. So when I said that we don't have rare earths, the main goal of the current administration seems to be securing rare earths outside of China, which I think is incredibly intelligent.
Yeah, like with Australia, etc.
Yes, and well, really anyone that that can come to the table.
Yeah.
That is such a good move, and it should have been done a long time ago. Because China's stranglehold over these rare earths is truly devastating for future negotiations. We have to diversify outside of that, right? Speaking after Donald Trump and Xi Jinping met in South Korea, Bessent told FT that the U.S. and Chinese leaders have reached an equilibrium, but warned that China would not be able to keep using its critical minerals as a coercive tool. I don't think they're able to do it now because we have offsetting measures, he said, adding that Chinese leverage over the U.S. and rare earths would last no more than 12 to 24 months. China has alerted everyone to the danger. They've made a real mistake. He said, it's one thing to put the gun on the table. It's another thing to fire shots into the air.
Yeah.
And that's something they did do. And I think that's something that has alarmed the whole world. And
Yes.
I'd love to see everyone move away from China.
Yeah, diversify.
Yeah.
Okay, 3 Chinese citizens were arrested for attempting to illegally buy uranium. Why would Chinese citizens be buying uranium?
Why do you think? Turn it down. I'll read
It's very interesting, balanced audio. It's like left channel.
I saw that channel. 3 Chinese nationals were arrested in Georgia, not the U.S. state, the country near Russia, on suspicion of attempting to illegally purchase 2 kilograms of uranium. The deputy head of the nation's state security service, the SSG it's called in Georgia, told a news briefing that the group planned to pay $400,000 US for the nuclear material in the capital Tbilisi before transporting it to China via Russia. The alleged plot was unearthed by intelligence agents while one member of the group was attempting to buy the radioactive substance on the black market. He said 3 pleaded not guilty at a court in Tbilisi and have been placed in custody to prevent them from fleeing the country, according to public broadcaster Georgia Today.
Oh, that's good. At least they're dealing with it properly.
I love that China is trying to buy uranium.
Yes, and 2 kilograms of it.
Kind of insinuates something.
Yeah.
Is it not? Maybe takes the sting out of their nuclear program.
Yeah, maybe they can't actually enrich it by themselves or do whatever they need to do by themselves.
Or they're not hitting quotas.
Yeah, they
right?
need to go buy it outside.
Yeah, because the current government in China, CCP, is putting massive mandates on really exploding their, no pun intended, exploding their growth in nuclear armament.
I mean, think about it, right? Like, why? No one privately needs uranium in China. It would only be the government.
Private uranium.
Oh, I just need like 2 kilograms of uranium.
Yes.
Yeah, anyway, guys, this is very important. Please pay attention. Don't turn off just because it says Africa, okay? I'm from Africa. Humor me here.
It doesn't get enough. Africa doesn't get enough attention. People turn off when they see, oh, it's just Africa.
Yeah, because you used to like single that send aid to Africa.
Yeah,
or whatever.
sure.
No, listen. In Zambia, that flood, there was a mining operation. Again, it's going to be for stupid chemicals for EVs and stuff, right? China pushes to silence victims of African mining disaster.
Super short article.
Yeah, this is not just any mining disaster. How many tons of crap did they spill?
Oh my God! Well, it's in the article. We'll read it in a second. Yeah.
They were basically doing this mining to get.
We told you about it before.
Yeah, we did tell you. their dam burst. They didn't do the right stuff, and it flooded into the river, and it killed an entire ecosystem for hundreds of kilometers. Destroyed, absolutely destroyed this entire river and downstream, all these villages. Okay, we wanted to read some of this. Do you want to start?
You can go for it.
Okay. In the quiet village of Kalusale, here I am like I'm African and I can't even read this. Kalusale, Zambia, tragedy struck when the tailings dam of the Chinese-owned Sino Metals Leach copper mine collapsed, unleashing a torrent of toxic waste that devastated homes, farmlands, and livelihoods. The incident, which occurred earlier this year, is now considered one of the worst environmental disasters in Zambia's history. I'd say the most. With over 1.5 million tons.
Not pounds.
1.5 million tons of poisonous sludge laden with cyanide and arsenic flooding the valley. Do you understand what 1.5 million tons is?
It's a lot of tons. That's a lot of tons.
How do you even... I can't even think of a ton of sludge.
Yeah, I mean, it's 2,000 pounds.
You know, toxic
waste. A ton
waste.
is 2,000 pounds.
1.5 million 2,000 pounds of toxic sludge laden with cyanide and arsenic, you know, the best stuff in the world, obviously, flooded the valley. Batheseba Musole, a 48-year-old mother of 8, was among the first to witness the catastrophe. Her cornfield, the primary source of food for her family, was submerged in chest-high yellow liquid. I thought I would drown, she recalled, describing the deafening crash that preceded the flood. The Zambian government has since declared the affected fields too toxic to sustain crops for at least 3 years, leaving families like Musole's in precarious state of food security and economic hardship. 3 years? I'm sorry, cyanide and arsenic leached into the soil? More like 300 years at this point. In the aftermath, representatives from the mining company arrived with offers of compensation. Musole was offered $150, but only if she agreed to sign a non-disclosure agreement.
Wow, they tried to buy him out.
For $150.
Wow.
You signed it. You're not allowed to say anything.
Life and future.
For we've destroyed your home, we've destroyed your cornfields, the way that you support your family, your sustenance, your river, your entire area. We've destroyed it. Here's $150, but only if you sign a non-disclosure agreement. Isn't that disgusting?
Wow.
This tactic, reportedly used across the region, had drawn criticism from environmental advocates and legal experts who argue that it silences victims and obscures accountability. Timmy Kabindela, another resident, saw his family's fish ponds polluted by the spill. While a new pond is under construction, the damage to their aquaculture business is already done. Obviously, all the fish would have died. 100 kilometers downstream, all the fish died. Efforts to neutralize the contamination have included dumping lime into the valley, but traces of toxicity remain. Meanwhile, Sino Metals is rebuilding an earthen wall in preparation for resuming operations.
Oh my gosh.
Raising concerns about the adequacy of... So not only did they destroy this entire area of the country, like all of the ecology, they're going to continue. Shouldn't they be fined to hell and back and then forced to close? You know? No, they give $150 to families and say, be quiet. Independent evaluation suggests the spill was 30 times worse than initially reported. With enough toxic waste to fill over 400 Olympic-sized swimming pools. The disaster has not only exposed the environmental risks of foreign mining operations, I should say Chinese mining operations, not foreign, Chinese mining operations, but also highlighted the vulnerability of rural African communities caught in the crossfire of global resource extraction. Legal and environmental experts, including Chinese activist Jingjing Zhang, have condemned the incident as emblematic of a broader pattern in China's overseas development model. Pollute now, profit fast, and attempt cleanup later.
Yep.
Zambian lawyer Andrew Kombe, representing affected villagers, emphasized the imbalance of power and the lack of transparency in corporate responses. Is there anything else that we need to read here? As Sino Metal prepares to restart mining. I mean, the fact that they're going to just start again after destroying all of this is just mind-boggling.
It's wild, isn't it?
How is that allowed?
I don't know.
And why is no one talking about this? This is an environmental disaster that the likes of which very few people have ever heard about or seen. You know, like when you have those oil spills where like penguins and stuff and you see them cleaning it up, that's, at least you can clean the penguins.
And it's eternal news.
Yeah, they still talk about like the Exxon Valdez or something from the 80s or something now.
Yeah.
And you can still clean a penguin and a bird, you know, with Dove soap or whatever. And then the Dawn soap, whatever. You clean it and then it's like, it's all sparkly. You can't do that with cyanide and arsenic. It kills everything. China killed an entire ecosystem because of its shoddy mining and its shoddy safety stuff for its crappy EVs.
Yep.
And no one talks about it. It's just like, oh, never mind, it's in Africa. Dude, China's the new colonial power.
Yes.
And they're the most destructive colonial power.
That the world's ever seen.
Yeah, ever.
Yeah.
You want to talk about colonizers and decolonializing and whatever? Look at China. Anyway, rant over. Another thing here that we wanted to talk about, kind of related.
Yeah.
Let's take a look.
Successfully drive out Chinese vessels that are carrying out destructive activities in Philippine waters.
Okay, so they caught this vessel, and this is what happens. Little fishing boats sneak into the Philippines, like territorial waters. They dive down, and they use cyanide fishing. So divers squirt a sodium or potassium cyanide mixture into coral reefs, which is where many target fish seek shelter, stunning the fish. The cyanide, which is toxic to fish, imagine that.
You know, I'm a fish guy. This is devastating.
Enters their bloodstream through their gills. This blocks oxygen absorption and at the cellular level, causing the fish to lose consciousness and stop swimming. The stunned fish, no longer able to swim away, are easily scooped up by divers. High mortality. Many fish die from the initial exposure to cyanide, surprise, surprise, while others are weakened and die later from stress and damage to their vital organs. Some studies have found that as many as 90% of cyanide-caught fish die before ever reaching a home aquarium.
These are for aquarium fish.
So explain to me, because I was like, what? Why would you do this? Like, because you're going to kill 90% of the fish.
Profit.
How are you profiting? I mean, I guess.
What are you talking about?
Well, I'm just like
10%.
Okay, so you got 10%. Are they very valuable then?
Yes.
Okay. Aquarium fish.
How much do you think an aquarium fish costs?
I don't know. You're the fish guy. How much for like a blue tang or something?
No, some of these coral fish can be thousands of dollars.
Oh, that makes sense.
Hundreds to thousands of dollars.
Yeah.
So why else would you be at night underwater scuba diving using cyanide to catch fish in coral reefs? It costs money.
In a foreign country.
In a foreign country where you could get shot. You know what I mean?
Well, I mean, we've got a clip. It's kind of interesting because we've got a clip of the Philippine West Naval. They actually caught these guys. Well, they caught them, but they let them go.
Yeah, but like it's fun to see the chase.
Yeah. So you can see the cyanide divers.
Cyanide diving? Why?
Yeah, I know.
China's a developed country, dude. That's why they have cyanide divers.
Correct.
Risking their lives.
Must be nice to live in a real country.
Yeah. You can take a look. Okay, so there's cyanide diver climbing on. Now, these cyanide divers are trying to get away. So the cyanide diver, there's like pushing the accelerator to try and make their crappy little boat engine go faster. Dude, open headers.
They have to make the most polluting small boat in the entire world.
I mean, that's just part of the course, right?
In China, yeah.
Yeah.
But like, you think you want to be incognito. They're like open headers, no exhaust.
Yeah, and they're like, stop, you bastards. Yeah. They don't want to stop.
They're running their fuel out of like a cannon, like a jug.
Yeah, jug.
So they grab the jug, right?
Yeah.
Turn it down a little.
Yeah, I'll turn it down. Sorry, everyone's ears. Yeah. So, obviously they're trying to stop them. They refuse to stop. They're just like, keep accelerating.
That jug.
Yeah.
That's their fuel line.
Yeah,
right
that's
there.
their fuel can. Bloody cyanide divers.
Cyanide divers is so sad.
I know.
I hate that.
Yeah, look, he's trying to push his hand away from the accelerator. Hey, stop accelerating, you dumbass, you cyanide diver.
He's like,
no.
He's like, no, we are gonna take these fish out of here.
Yeah,
fish.
exactly. He's like, he starts smacking the stuff. They're trying to
cut the fuel.
Trying to take the fuel jug out of there. See, with a pole.
The Chinese guy grabs it.
Yeah, he's like, no,
put it back.
Give me my fuel.
The exhaust is insane.
He's like, give me my fuel back. But eventually, obviously, the other guy on the other side takes the fuel. They're like, screw you and your damn fuel jug.
Oh, they pincer it.
Yeah.
And then the engine turns off. Yeah.
Just the goal that these guys have.
I know.
The hell?
Come on.
You're destroying the coral reefs. So apparently there was a Chinese Coast Guard vessel quite nearby as well during all this. Anyway, so the Philippine Western Naval Command they towed the boat out of their waters and then let them go. And they confiscated all the cyanide chemicals and stuff.
Okay, well, at least they did that.
But I mean, like, what the hell, dude? China, stop.
I know, that's taking.
Can you just stop being the villain, like loot and plunder from Captain Planet?
It is quite literally loot and plunder from Captain
They
Planet.
are. They're just loot and
If you
plunder.
are an 80s or 90s kid, you're going to know who loot and plunder from Captain Planet are.
Yeah, they're like, we just want to destroy the environment because.
CCP is that.
That's just it.
That was the weakest plot line of Captain Planet, was like loot and plunder. They want profits, kind of, but like mostly it's like we just kind of want to pollute and make bad stuff because we hate
the environment. We hate the earth.
So that's kind of China.
It's China.
You sprinkle a little more profiteering.
Yeah, exactly. Anyway, digital death wall, guys. We're adding Peng Shuai this time.
Yep.
Just want to remind you about Hu Chengfeng, who's still disappeared, and they've erased all trace of this guy.
Google him if you want to find
Yeah.
out.
And Peng Shuai, again, haven't heard from her
Since 2022.
Yep.
There's the appearances since then have not been verified by any reliable source. By the way.
Yes. Yeah. Just bringing that back.
The
All
tennis
right.
star
Don't forget.
spoke out against the CCP.
Yes, don't forget.
It is the sticker giveaway time.
Yes,
This
sticker
is where we
giveaway.
give away use some stickers with our QR code, which is a good way to spread the word about our channel, word of mouth.
Yes.
Grassroots campaign.
Yeah, please go stick them somewhere you like. Stick them like on your cool stuff wherever.
Send us some photos.
Take a photo, and hopefully we can see stickers in some interesting places.
We're thinking about doing some end of the year celebration of like all the cool places, maybe a competition. Who
Put it on
knows?
your water bottle,
Yeah.
put it on your scooter,
Put it
put
on
it your car bumper sticker.
Yeah, or anywhere.
Anywhere cool.
Bulletin
yeah.
board.
Yeah,
you know,
exactly.
anywhere you want.
All right.
The China show sticker giveaway. Today's we have the wheel. See
Yeah,
who's the
so
winner.
what'll happen is if you win, we'll reach out to you and,
we'll get them to you.
We'll send them to you. You win 5 stickers. Wow, we got a big wheel. There's a lot of people on there.
People that want to participate now.
Yeah. Why do 2 of them look different colored?
I don't know. Don't worry about it. Just because it's so shrunken down.
Oh, cool. Selena Strassheim.
Congratulations!
Congratulations. You're the winner of today's stickers. Somebody be
When you get your
reaching
stickers, if you choose to, take some photos, let us see them.
Yeah.
See where you put them.
It's entirely up to you. You don't have to.
though.
Yeah.
You don't have to, though.
Just enjoy them.
Cool.
Excellent. Okay, guys, it's Yum Cha time. This is the Q&A section of the show where we answer your questions and you question our answers. It is Friday after all, time to loosen the tie, relax, and let's get started. For those of you not watching live or on the weekend, we bid you farewell. Stay awesome.
That's right.
What are you doing?
I just want to put this on.
Okay.
It's Halloween after all.